No more bad government in Nigeria. Like that what the only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Niger what yo. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. For the poor. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what media? No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The number one media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what you? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Niger what media? Voice for the voiceless. Niger what media? Voice for the voiceless. The only media that have been speaking against bad government.
Hello everyone out there. This is Dr. Haruna Goro. Let me know where you're joining me from. Please go ahead and share this link with as many people. Get them. I need to just share a few things from my heart. Yesterday I was live, just sharing how I felt about the attempted assassination of Donald Trump. I know that different people have their different perceptions about who Trump is, American politics, and they are saying, Haruna, you should concentrate on what's happening in Nigeria and in Africa. Why are you bothering about America? But let me tell you, as a person that has a heart and has a conscience, I care about people. You may have noticed that I've not been speaking much about Nigeria because I called on the nation, I called on the youth. I said, it's your destiny, it's your future, and the future of your children, your great-grandchildren, that is at stake. Many of these career politicians, they are heartless, they are so evil, diabolic, that they don't care about how you feel. They don't care about your destiny. They don't care about your life. They are all about themselves. And many of the people that join politics, they are only concerned about themselves. So that's why they jump from one party to the other. If they're not finding their way here, they jump. You saw what happened in River State, where the local government, the chairman, because of wicked, or let me say wicked, they decided they were going to decamp and just at one go join APC. Meanwhile, they were not voted on the platform of APC. That's how politicians are. Some will go as far as the parliament, go to the Senate, or go to the House of Rep, and then when they get there, they are promised other things. They are promised positions and guarantee election next time. So what do? They forget the people that voted for them. So if you are thinking or believe in what any typical politician tells you, you must be joking, you must be daydreaming. So yesterday I did a video and I was talking about, saying, I really felt, I'm not happy with what happened in America, how they almost killed Donald Trump. And I'm aware of the fact that not everybody likes Donald Trump because of the kind of personality that he has, what he has said about Africans, and so, and especially Nigerians. But it's not about sentiments, it's not about being emotional or being partisan. It's about being a human being. Donald Trump is a father, is a grandfather, is also a husband. If he had died, Melanie would have had no husband. The children will have no dad. the grandchildren will have no grandfather. And so somebody is saying, just forget that. Donald Trump should have even died because he is too over the top. He's too selfish. He's too proud and all that. It's got nothing to do with what you think, what you feel, or who Donald Trump is. The issue is that was politics, and we got politics imported to us. We are using what the Americans began, which is politics. We are practicing what they are doing, and they are still not perfect in it. That's why we see all the mess we see in politics in Africa. And when I was talking about Tinubu and warning Nigerians, I, as a northerner from Kaduna State, I was southerners, you are joining the Inyamiri people, the Igbos from the southeast, and you are against us as northerners. We must stand together and protect our north. We must not allow a southerner. So Tinubu being a selfish, greedy person, and many Yorubas are, and I'm married to a Yoruba, and I'm telling you, many of them, they will sell their conscience, they can sabotage, they can even betray their own brother for the sake of what they will get. And so Tinubu, because when he said Emi Lokon, he was desperate. He wanted to be president at all costs. And so whatever he was going to do, when they told him Muslim ticket, he went for it. Whatever they told him to do, he went for it. But now, are you not seeing what Tinubu is doing? And the people from the far north, especially the Fulanis, that sided that idea, that believed that Tinubu was coming to serve their interest after Buhari. And since he is going with a Muslim ticket, they went and hired and paid some fake people that became fake bishops. Christians did not go on uproar, didn't fight. They laid down quiet and accepted it. Now they are again busy preparing and planning for 2027. We were saying, Nigerians, wake up, don't allow Tinubu be sworn in, because you are going from frying pan to fire. Didn't it happen? And that's what we're going through. So when I talked about Donald Trump, that was a human being. And let me tell you, you may have your own belief. I know I'm not in America, and what is happening there does not necessarily put food on my table, but I'm concerned about us, we that are so gullible. Go and see what is happening to the black Americans. They've been lying to them using false narrative that the Democrats are for them, they are for them, but they are suffering more under the Democrats. Even this assassination attempt, you will notice now they will start twisting it around. Some people are saying, Haruna, how are you sure it was not staged? Okay, you stage, if you want to be accepted, you want vote. The next time, stage a sniper to aim live bullets at you, and you just chop off a little part of your ear. Since it was Hollywood, it was not real. How people can be so daft. I saw this during COVID. I was warning people that many of these Americans, Fauci, people like what is his name, Bill Gates, that they are out to take us down. They want to depopulate Africa. People are saying, Haruna, you have started with your theories again, and they are calling me a conspiracy theorist. That's how Northerners began to see me during the election, pre the election, after the election. They are saying, how can a Northerner be fighting against the welfare of his own people? People from my own area were angry with me, but I'm the kind of person that will stand for the truth. And I don't care. I'm not looking for anything for myself. Anybody that is happy and supported the attempted assassination of Donald Trump, you must be an evil, wicked person. Do you know that the entire mainstream media is creating narratives? Before this assassination attempt took place, now I'm not happy that somebody died. Others are critically in the hospital. But do you know the fight was they were trying to discredit, what is his name, their own candidate, which happens to be the sitting president, the Joe Biden, because they wanted somebody else. So they started to pump on him, and he's this. And this is what everybody knew before. The whole world knew, but there has been a cover-up. Politics, you can't trust typical politicians. And they will use any means. They use the judiciary like what they've been doing against Trump. So it's really not about America. It's about the heart of human beings. When they want something for themselves, they are diabolic, they are wicked. And if human beings don't stand up, the masses don't stand up to fight for themselves, and they are trusting one politician, one person that's making promises that one day their fate or their lives are going to change, you are daydreaming. Even with what is happening in America, I'm not there, and so I don't really bother that much. But being, as I said, having a heart, I am concerned. And that's why I spoke the way I did. And, I don't want to make this video very long. You've not been seeing me doing broadcasts. And the reason is because I felt I've done what I needed to do. I warned Nigerians against Tinubu. They didn't listen. After they were trying to swear Tinubu in, and I told the nation, rise up and refuse it. And people were saying, they'll just wait and see, wait and see. Peter Obi said that he will go to court. I said the courts are corrupt. If the American courts are corrupt, is it Nigeria that is like the seat of corruption? Is on the seat of governance. You think he was not already planning for 2027? Why is Wike there? Why is he putting many of the people that are from Lagos and from his own tribe or Kingsmen? He's already planning for 2027. See what happened in Kenya. If Kenyans, the youth, the Gen Zs did not stand up to fight, Ruto would not have bowed. Ruto had to, bring down his cabinet. He's now have to get new ones, and he's prepared to listen to people and get advice from them. You see, it's because the Kenyans rose up. But Nigerians, since you are afraid, keep your mouth shut. When people like us are talking, don't open your mouth and talk and tell me I should concentrate about Nigeria and leave America alone. We have to learn from what is happening around the nations. People are standing up. But many Nigerians just talk on social media. They go and dance Afrobeat, and they're not thinking about what is happening. I am past 68 years. I should not be doing what I'm doing, but I'm doing it because I'm concerned about you people that are struggling. Nigerians are going through a lot, and we should not allow them to continue to suffer just because it is fine with you. Well, as I said, I don't want to make this too long, but it's up to you. From now on, I'll be doing broadcasts. I'll doing broadcasts not only about Nigeria. I will talk about South Africa, talk about Kenya, talk about Namibia, because currently I am in Namibia, and I'll be here for a long while. But being a Nigerian, that's why I'm concerned. I've been speaking, and I will continue to speak. Anywhere I see injustice, I will address it. Whether it's America, whether it's Europe, because it's about humanity. And a lot of people on earth, actually, I would say we have got more zombies than people that use their brain. They believe whatever CNN tells them. They believe whatever CNBC tells them, NBC tells them, ABC tells them. And I will never back down. I'll keep speaking, but you will not hear me speak a lot about Nigeria anymore until you are ready to rise up and take your nation back. They say a word is enough to the wise. And if Nigerians are wise, they will stand up and take their nation back from these evil, diabolic, wicked men that are just sitting there looking like they have your interest, but they are not thinking about you. All they are concerned is to enrich themselves at the expense of the people. I was so surprised to hear Muslim ticket. Now, what have they done? Because of money, they have signed for LGBTQ. How can Nigeria of all nations agree to this diabolic agenda? Muslims stand against this, and Christians are against this. The tradition in the nation is against it. It's un-African, but because of money, have they not signed? The one that signed it on behalf of the nation, is he not a Muslim? And the LGBT, so they want men to marry men, women to marry men. Women to marry women. This is against the culture of the nation. But because of corruption, they have done it. The nation is quiet. We are not hearing people come out. People are scared. They don't want to die. The death you're afraid of, you're already dead. They have killed you. They've killed your conscience. They've seared your conscience, and they are busy destroying the future, not just your future, but the future of your children and your great-grandchildren. I will never keep quiet, but I'm not going to talk too much again about Nigeria. If you care about your nation, stand up and protect it. They did it in Kenya, and we have seen the effect. We've seen the outcome. See what has happened in Burkina Faso, what has happened just on top of Nigeria, there in Niger, what has happened in Burkina Faso and some other nations. See Senegal, what they have now. And so somebody is telling me, just concentrate on Nigeria. If you care about Nigeria, play your own part and stand up to defend your nation. You got only one place to call your home, Nigeria. So if you don't fight and you're expecting that some other people should fight for you, politicians are not concerned about you. Wake up, as my wife will always say. Well, thank you very much. Go ahead and share this broadcast. I want to know where you just joined me from. I just had to make this broadcast after the one I did yesterday regarding Donald Trump, because I needed to let people know we cannot allow this to continue. You have to stand in defense of your own nation. Don't wait for 2027 thinking there will be a change. Peter Obi, you say they will give it to Peter Obi. You think they would if you don't stand up now and fight and take your nation back? Well, God bless you. Feel free to share it and go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you've not already done so. And also on Facebook, I want you to follow me if you've not already done so. And for you, those of you that are returnees, you have done so before, I want to say thank you. Well,
Forgive me, show me love, oh. I go show you love, oh. But I know they do competition with anybody. Forgive me, show me love, oh, I go show you love, eh. Kama bara wa lo nínú ìfẹ́ kan. I know they do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me, show me love, oh, I go show you love, oh. Kama bara wa lo nínú ìfẹ́ kan. They do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Oh, tó bá ti sanwó fún Ṣẹ́gun nàbí o, ẹ fẹ́ jókù. Alákọ̀bí Ṣẹ́gun nàbí. Alákọ̀bí sábà mẹ́la. Anybody. Anybody? Any bobo. Anybody? Mo ló ń fọlú, ó gbà mí bó ṣe rí mi láti kíníṣí. Délé mo ló ń fọlú, ẹ jẹ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀. Délé o.
All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you, my people. It's good to be back again. It's another wonderful day today. Happy New Week to every one of you. Today is Monday, 15th July, 2024. Thank you very much for your time with us today. Mother of all Mommy Diaspora, good evening to you, Mommy. Thank you very much for all you do. I appreciate you always. Abu Azi, thank you very much for your time with us today, sir. Thanks for all you do. I appreciate you, Mother Pachata Bojomi. I can see you right there. Thank you very much. Madam Atina Basi TV, good evening to you, madam. I appreciate you as well. Thank you very much, Madam Iris Finest. Thank you. Thank you, Madam Albi Ashoko. Good evening to you, man. I appreciate you. Kajo Solomon, thank you. Gentleman Edo TV, thank you very much. Peggy Modi, thank you. Michael Abba, thank you. Agio Deborah, thank you very much. Guys, help us to press on that like button, help us to share, let our voices go far. Vitals, Elianya, thanks for joining us today. God bless you. Divine Cross, is good to have you on the show. Good evening to you, Leonard and Ozzy. I can see you right there. Thank you so much, my people. Enterprises, I can see you. Good evening to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just do your part by pressing on the like button and help us to share. Also, press on the $sign. Support our work here. Mr. Joseph Oji, thank you very much, sir. Fred Osagbovo, I can see you. Ben Osahon, Damien, I can see you as well. Metin Man, I can see you. Shooks Leo, Audio Matthew, thank you, thank you. CXL, and many others that have already showcased on the screen. Michael Ganamaro just coming in. Good evening to you, sir. Wabo Phyllis just coming in as well. Luciano, thank you. Dr. Paul, Dr. Roy, thank you very much. God bless you. I appreciate you. And I got a super chat earlier on from Kingsley Ogerahi. Thank you very much. May God bless you. May your pocket never ever run dry. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you very much, my people. God bless you. I would like to quickly address a comment that was on the comment section, although I was told not to address it, but I need to address it. We saw your comment, although you have been blocked, but we saw your comment. You came in by saying that, Mr. Elvis, you should have put your career politician father picture next to Oba of Benin, not Obaseki. Obaseki and Aswe Igodaro made their wealth outside politics. How did your father made money if not from the politics? Okay, unfortunately, your name is Orui Oviahon. I'm not going to insult you. I won't disrespect you, but I'm only responding to you because some of you were sent here. I would like to respond to you because the reason why I need to respond to you is that to let you know the difference between you and your child, in case you are married, or you and your husband, or you and your brother or sister. All my life, I have my own career that I'm living, and I will never allow anything to tarnish it. In case you're not aware, in case you're just following us for the first time, and also I'm going to let you know that I work against PDP throughout all my career. Yes, the only reason why I work for Obaseki to come back in second time in office because he was intimidated while he was in APC by Comrade Adam Soshomole at that time. So I and many Edolites all over the world decided to say we're not going to allow this intimidation and suppression to happen before our eyes. So I used my platform to work for Obaseki to let Oshomole know that when we see the power we get. I didn't support Obaseki then just because my father is a PDP chieftain. No, I didn't do that. I only supported Obaseki because I can't stand any kind of oppression. Then I'm going to let you know, in 2023 general election, I supported Peter Obi in Labour Party. Why my father was beside and behind article, satanic article. And I mentioned all of them on this platform continuously, and many of you can testify to that. So whatever thing you are trying to say on this platform, unfortunately, nobody will listen to you because before you talk about my family, I've already talked about myself and my family and how and the family where I came from. Yeah, there's nothing wrong if somebody was born with a silver spoon. It's up to you. But how you live your life, that's what matters. Yes, obviously, yes, I'm not from a poor family, but me, myself, I'm not poor. And I can tell you that everything that I own today was not given me by my father. All right. So don't come here by you and your satanic people that send you here to tell us that, oh, your father is rich, he made his money through politics. Don't judge me by my father. Don't judge me by my mom. I've told you guys before, if you know you have any evidences about my dad, whatever you're talking about, please bring it here. That's why we are not going to insult you. And I promise you, I repeat, I promise you, today is Monday, 15 July, 2024. I promise you, and I will play it here. If you have anything about my mom, please come here, and I promise you, don't give it to my mom, don't give it to anybody, bring it directly to me. In fact, when we're on air, just put it on a comment on a private chat. I can't bypass it. I can't pretentiously ignore it, because my panelists will read whatever you leave on the private chat. So I will not have no choice than to address it. So listen, my person, you must understand, say, get the way everybody take day. Me, I come live. Me, I don't also start my family, in case you're not aware. I get the way I tell they bring my own children up. So if you are using my forefathers or my father or what happened, our ancestors, to judge me, you are making your own mistake. I have my own path, my own footprint that I'm creating that will never affect me, that will never ever affect my children and my children's children. So don't come here to tell me about my dad or my father and all that. For me, the kind of life that I live is that whoever, including you that join this panel all the time, whenever you do anything contrary to what I believe on, I will call you out. I don't practice nepotism when it comes to that, and I don't embrace favoritism when it comes to that. So I thought I should address that quickly before you come in, because some of you satanic the man that went all the way from America the other day because of $5,000. He also mentioned similar thing in the past during the time 2023 general election. He called me out on his platform by saying, oh, if Papa is a billionaire or whatever, make they ask him, he's preaching rubbish. Make they ask him, if Papa tell me, what's my business, how my father made his money? How is that my business? You should be judging me. And if I was supporting the party of my dad, that's when you should even call me more out. And then what are you going to talk about? You don't have anything to talk about, because when Dr. Aswen and Barrister Aswen Godaro came here the other day, he also told you guys that Elvis's father is my leader. So what is there to hide? These are things I've been talking about for the past 5-6 years, if I'm not mistaken. So if I was hiding it or hiding it from any of you, as Aswen come here the other day, talk and say, Elvis, you have exposed me, I'm also going to expose you. Your father is my leader. So how would I have explained or expressed that to you guys? That is why when they talk, say if you they talk, listen to yourself and be truthful. Because the lie where you lie today, tomorrow it will come to haunt you again. So whatever that you've left there doesn't have anything to do with me. In fact, what I'm looking forward to see is that you leave something on the comment section. Let it concern, make it be about me. About me. Yes, about me. Not about my papa, my mama. I'm at the comment section there with you. You know, if she do anything wrong, please help me to expose her. If you know fit, you they fear. Bring and come the panel. Just say, give your submission 8 minutes. Tell us, say, I'm sorry, I don't have any submission. Mr. Elvis, I'm here today. I have this evidence. I've put the link on the comment section about your papa and your mama. A plan. That is how we work. It isn't every children if you do it here they do today. You're not correct. Thank you very much, my people. I'd like us to move on. Now, God bless every one of you. I apologize for those of you that quickly wrote to me. Oh, please, there's this comment. Don't address it. Why not? I address things like there's nothing to hide. It's about me. Some of you people that is listening to me right now, you know me since I was born, or rather since I grew up to know what I'm doing in life. So I get the way to live my life. I have clean record in Nigeria and I have clean record in United Kingdom. I hold a British passport and I hold a Nigeria passport. I don't have any criminal record to my name, and by God's grace, by the name of Almighty God, I will never have any criminality to my name till I die. That is what I stand for. I mean, not see your mate we travel all the way, whether I say you can, I don't know. We travel all the way from America, go Nigeria because of $5,000. Do I look like somebody that is hungry, that is looking for $5,000? I'll travel. I've been, even when it come Nigeria, me already did Nigeria. You see me say I go rough shoulder with these people. I was in Nigeria for 4 months. He came to Nigeria, they put up for hotel and everything. You see me with these people? Please, come on. God bless you all, my people. I thought I should address this quickly. I would like us to move on because we still have one video to play. Yes, today it happens again. But I'm going to post out a link for those of you that want to start coming in. You can come in now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. I appreciate you all, my wonderful people. I still have one shocking video, and it's about our monarch. And if you see that person, we can leave that comment just now. He's an enemy to our monarch. Because if he's not an enemy to our monarch, if you see his statement was disrespectful to the monarch. Yes. You know, he said, put your papa picture near Oba of Benin, not Obaseki. So the person is one of the people supporting Obaseki to do whatever that Obaseki is doing right now in Edo State. Regardless of whatever Obaseki is doing, people like that, they are not interested. They just want him to continue. And I cannot be living and breathing and hearing and see any of you disrespect my monarch. I was brought up to have maximum respect for our monarch. So that is why you guys are hating me right now. Yes, it's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. But I'd like us to take this quickly, then we'll take it from here. Midwest people, sir, I need to see your face. Make I put you on the screen because you know, so all these satanic people now, they feel hide now with your name. I don't see you, Epa. I talk better. You know, they feel see use your name, come in now. They want, because if they can write such a thing on the comment section, what do you expect from them? Thank you very much, my people. Please, let's listen to this. Our Oba was taken to court again today. Edo State scatter for the second time. We never see this before. To be honest, as I was born, I've never experienced this before. They said it's some enigma. Some enigma, that is what they say. So I'm going to stick with that as well. If you have more details about this, I don't mind you coming in to talk about it. Yes. You know, it's very, very unfortunate that this is happening. Although the whole case has been adjourned again till 17th of October. But the funny part of it is that both the previous and what happened today, that the Oba of Benin came to the court, all have been scrapped and they are going to start all over again. It means that the one we fair come is not counted. The one we come today is not counted. Let's start all over again. To me, this is disrespectful, is disheartening. I don't know how it's happening. I don't know why it's happening. To be honest, this needs to be addressed. So I thought we should talk about this. Louis, please let me see who is behind Louis. It's your first time here, I guess. Louis, what's your name? Amorodio. If you come here, you should be following me for a while. I don't really like announcing this all the time. When you're on the backstage, you see they don't bring you in. You on your camera, you show your face. We'll see you properly. We don't just bring people in like that. It doesn't work like that anymore. All right? Okay.
And now to the news. The court case between some suspected Enigi led by the Duke of Wabanosa and Egbain Siloko dukedoms in Benin Kingdom and His Royal Majesty Omonobanejo Ukwu Akpolokpolo Ewa II came up for hearing at the State High Court this Monday. BTV News Esoe Osemenge reports that men of the DSS and the Nigerian police and other security personnel barricaded the entrance into the court premises, as most persons were not allowed into the court other than counsel to those directly involved in the matter. A Soy's report is here presented. It was a rowdy moment as the mammoth crowds who came out in solidarity with the Oba of Benin, His Royal Majesty Oba II, were seen outside the premises of the Benin High Court following the refusal of security men on the ground who prevented the crowd of persons from going into the court premises. Sons and daughters of the great Benin Kingdom who are against the case between some of the Enigi and the Benin monarch left every other thing for the day to ensure of their solidarity with the revered Oba of Benin, His Royal Majesty II CFRO Oba of Benin. A number of palace chiefs were also seen at the court premises to openly support their king against the Enigi. The court proceeding, which was presided over by Justice Peter Ahiero, was however adjourned till October 17, 2024. Speaking with newsmen, a former minority whip of the Federal House of Representatives, Honorable Barrister Samson Osaigi, who is one of the lawyers in the matter, said the case was transferred to a new judge after the last adjournment and stated that according to judicial procedures, the matter has to be treated as a new case and hearing of the matter is expected to start all over again.
I think you are all aware that there have been some postings within the Edo State judiciary leading to the transfer of judges from different judicial divisions. Today, the Court 6 that is handling the matter has indicated that as a new judge, the matter will have to start de novo. What that means is that it has to start afresh because it was not the judge that handled it before that is now handling the matter. And that is the position of the law. And the matter has now been adjourned to Thursday, 17th of October for continuation of hearing.
There was traffic gridlock at Sapele Road in Benin City as the crowd of persons who were obviously angry about the development chanted songs in solidarity as they marched to the palace of the Oba of Benin, His Royal Majesty Oba II after the case was adjourned. In an interview, some of the palace chiefs bared their minds regarding the case. They expressed displeasure at the manner they were treated by security officials who prevented them from gaining access into the court premises, stating that they are children of the Oba of Benin and should be allowed to represent their father the best way they deemed fit.
Nobody would take your father to court and you will not escort your father to court to see what is happening. But I am not really happy because the attitude of the police, this is a civil matter. Why are they carrying guns? And we really condemn that move.
The government of they are trying to maintain decency and decorum, which is okay. Nobody was threatened. The court premises was already barricaded, and most of the chiefs couldn't get entrance to it. But the palace was ably represented.
There is association. There is freedom of association. What they did today, I don't think is the best for the society at all. Why can they gather and block the entrance of the court? It's an abomination, according to the tradition. But it's sacrilegious, according to, you understand me? These things they did today, we are not happy over it at all.
We already know that it's a bad case, and I want to again condemn the activities of the rebellious Enigi. The Enigis have the authority to the palace. They cannot be challenging, as it were, the authority of the Oba of Benin.
Speaking with journalists, Comrade Tony Kabaka Adun, popularly referred to as the street governor, expressed disappointment at those who dragged the Oba to court and said it is unheard of in the history of Benin Kingdom that the subjects of the Oba, especially the dukes, who are the appointees of the Oba, would take the Benin monarch to court because they allegedly have the backing of some highly placed individuals in the society. He, however, called for the court to dismiss the case to avoid further issues.
I know they will be adjourning it because if not the rain today, the masses, the mammoth crowd of Edo State that came out today for the solidarity of our Oba, the monarch. So we are ready for this case. You cannot drag our father and expect us to sit down at home. Never in history. Until they withdraw from this case. Until this case is hereby discharged and acquitted before we can sleep. If not, they will not sleep, we will not sleep.
October 17, 2024 is the next adjourned date. Best Orator reporting for BTV News.
All right, my people, now so we see them. This one that they beat me for. They say why I go report them, why I go talk about, why I go put Obaseki picture there, why I go do this, why I go do that. Tony Kabaka, Comrade Tony Kabaka talk and say this is a case between the palace and the government. Now so you talk, unquote. Why some people say now between the Oba of Benin and the Eningis? For me, I be small picking. I don't know what it happen, but my duty is to bring it here. I don't talk on before. Say this platform, I know they bias. It not concern me. If now my wife case you see, let me know. Bring her come here. If now my mom, my papa, bring it here. Una the first say I put Obaseki there. Is Obaseki not the Edo State governor? Normally, how things supposed to be. What is currently going on right now in Edo State? Let's assume Obaseki is not part of it at all. Is it not the state governor that's supposed to do something about it? Was his duty? Was his responsibility at this particular moment when they are dragging the monarch left to right in his presence, under his watch, and you are telling me not to put his picture there? Who is the executive governor of the state, for Christ's sake? Who? You see, we have a problem. One thing you must understand is this. When I was growing up, my parents brought me up to know that my second god on earth is Oba of Benin. I don't know about you. If you are a true Edo son's daughter, you understand what I mean. But if you are not true at those sons and daughter, you can never understand what I mean. But now, so that they bring me up. And that can never change in my entire life. So you can't expect me to fold my arms when some satanic group of people are dragging the monarch left to right. And we have a governor that is Edo's son, Obaseki, a Nogerasa Obaseki, not be Edo Peking. So even though he's not part of it, but he's the executive governor of the state, he should be able to do something about it. That is why his picture is there. I believe I've answered your question. I appreciate every one of you, my people. I'd like us to move on right now to take this and do this together. But meanwhile, I have some articles that I need. All my videos, don't worry, Mona, don't worry. And I know say some of you don't invest now say we don't pass our time. But let me just quickly give you these headlines. Then we can start talking straight away. Press on the like button, help us to share, and let's do this together. Now, God bless you now. But I'd like to quickly start with this one. You can see right there on the screen. Nigerians can now obtain UAE visas. Minister, I talk this one. But my concern about this is that how many times they want to say they don't lift ban, they don't lift ban. Me, I don't hear this thing more than 6 times or 5 times. You know, is this final lifting of the ban, or will you another one to get tomorrow? I don't understand. But I say make I can't give una. When I see the date for that, say this one now today, now they do. And they say from October 1st, you know, you cannot use visa to visit Dubai. But meanwhile, I'd like us to quickly take the other one right here so that we can start talking. Ganduje. As you can see, Ganduje announces moves to end marginalization of Igbos. The national chairman of the All Progressive Congress, APC, Abdullahi Ganduje, has said the party has initiated moves to demarginalize Igbos to place them in the limelight of the national politics. These people should be ashamed of themselves. This is a public confession, to be honest, but I don't know what your opinion would be on this later on. But I'd like to quickly take another one because I don't have enough time. So I just like to quickly take them the way they come. Please bear with me, my people. Let me bring another one to your screen. I still have 2 more to go. Oh, don't worry, you'll soon start to hear our people's voice shortly. As you can see right there, Islamic cleric Sheik Gumi calls for peaceful protest over hardship under Tinubu's government. Says Buhari and other APC chieftains protested against ex-president Jonathan. Now, not true, Nabi. Although I'm not a fan of this man, but the statement why I read for us, so not be true. I don't ever talk about before. Tinubu protested then. So what is wrong? Telling Tinubu right now that we all are hungry. Is there anything wrong with that? Are we work or doing anything that is against or doing anything different from what the Constitution stated or what Tinubu have done in the past? No. So protesting and telling Tinubu that we are hungry, there's nothing wrong with it. I support that 100%. But meanwhile, I'd like to bring this here. The last one that I have for you is the one on the screen right now. National protest. Tinubu old post supporting attack on government resurfaces online. That's one thing about Nigeria. President Bola Tinubu's old post on X, formerly known as Twitter, favoring protest against former President Goodluck Jonathan administration has surfaced online. Tinubu at the time urged the police not to attack protesters because their lives and children were involved. Unquote, police do not attack protesters. And Tinubu, they talk so. Your children are involved. Your lives are involved. Your children's future lies there, here. Tinubu had written before he became the president. You don't say, listen, it be like as me they talk online now. Tomorrow now, see, is there. You can see there. As me they talk online now, somebody they will go use some of my word tomorrow for 1 or 2 things. That's why when you are talking, you listen to yourself. You know, be like say as I they talk, say I cannot take money for politicians to do the wrong thing and or whatever. Tomorrow now, I come here now say the waiting me can they do now. Please don't call in now. I can't take any call right now. Please bear with us. And I come here say tomorrow now, I don't collect money from politicians. Now they tell you say Tinubu is the best. Tinubu is the best. No, I can never find myself there. You see, Tinubu where they threaten everybody, they go so. Democracy. He did it in the past. He supported it in the past. So Nigerians, until now stop to the press blow, they follow lounges and everywhere they go, they drink 3310. Tinubu is actually waiting, officially waiting for you guys to cry out. Nobody is crying out. As far as I'm concerned, Tinubu is still not aware if there's hunger in the land. I'll continue to say that. Some of you don't like whenever I say that, but that is it. Tinubu is not aware if there's hunger in the land. That's the truth, because nobody's crying. All of us are crying behind our doors, in our kitchen, in our room, in the bedroom with our wives and husbands. That's what we're doing until we occupy the street and let the government know that they're doing the wrong thing. Then they're not aware. My people, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you very much for your time. Good evening to you all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the own region. I'd like us to move on right now. In case you want to call in, please call in 33 minutes. I'm going to take from you guys so that we can take it from here. The first caller is already here. Thank you very much, Mr. Ose. Thank you for calling in, sir. I'd like you to talk to us. Good evening to you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Talk to us. Thank you, sir.
I think maybe you could bring the news. They don't want there for those statements. They don't come outside. Basically, they don't put that for push newspaper. They for many platforms for paper. So they don't want to see any of those. And they do some come outside or that they for court. And then they do so when they lock on the for outside. So
No, they say me cannot talk. They say me cannot talk about them. Don't mind them.
No, make you not talk. It's the power way that they use for the state. With this one now, people they say basically no get out for this to they have for. If you don't get high, it goes they go settle the matter for palace. So this one palace matter to settle and not be for they go to do for court. This way they have never happened before for the state. And it's a big shame. I mean, once now the way they go now, once they have people want to come for power because it's not possible. If you see people when they on the Oba and they don't put the other, once they want to run now. They don't lose election. I never say they don't lose already because if PDP come back, what they go happen again for the state? I believe say they know what they ground already. They know. They know. So now I want to talk about.
Thank you, my brother.
No one.
Thank you, sir. God bless you, sir. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Ben. Good evening to you, sir.
Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Elvis. I greet you. Good afternoon.
Thank you. Please talk to us.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
I just want to appreciate you for bringing Barrister Kata to the platform yesterday.
God bless you, my brother. That's what I was waiting to hear from our people. God bless you.
Thank you very much. I listened to the entire broadcast and it was an amazing, a very interesting broadcast. Thank you very much. And
Thank
also,
you.
Mommy Diaspora. Good afternoon, Mommy. I greet you. I know you're listening to us right now. Thank you for all that you do. Really appreciate you. And to my esteemed panelists, God bless you all for coming here every single day. Dr. CM, I know you're at home listening to us. I pray for you that you recover. God grants you divine healing of health and mind and body. In Jesus' name, amen to you. And I want to ask you a question. Please, where is our brother, Mr. Jonathan Kingsley? I haven't seen him in a few days now.
Yes, he's very busy. Yes, but it's fine. He's very, very busy.
Okay,
yes,
Mr. Jonathan.
Yes, we are talking. He's very busy right now.
Okay.
Yes.
Mr. Jonathan is part of our family, and when you don't see a member of your family that you see every day, you want to ask how they are doing. So, Mr. Jonathan, we know you just confirm that you're busy right now. We miss you on the platform. We miss your voice. We look forward to hearing your voice very soon. And to what's going on. See, these politicians, I said it in the comment section. The politicians don't give a damn about the average Nigerians. They don't care. They don't because if you go on the internet, what do you see? You see Nigerians, flexing, having fun, doing all of those things. So now those politicians they see. They don't see Nigerians they suffer. They don't see Nigerians they suffer. So until Nigerians decide, say they won't come and speak, they don't speak with one voice, nothing will change. Everybody needs to hit the streets and let these politicians know, which is a very silent majority, minority. Let them know that enough is enough. Enough is enough. Until that happens, nothing will change. And to the Edo election, I'm so glad Olumide Akpata came to the platform yesterday. As I've said it so many times, he is a man for the job. You know, he's the man for the job. So all my do people back home, make them not collect 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, go vote APC or PDP. Because if you not go do that one, waiting at the sea, the supper will be times 3 for the next 8 years. So make them try a different party, make them try a different candidate, which is Barrister Olumide Akpata for that governorship election. May not allow APC or PDP enter. Thank you very much, Mr. Alves. God bless
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ben. God bless you, sir. Thank you. Okay. Anybody else call it in, because I need to move on to the panel straight away right now. Okay. Let me come back to my callers then. I'll come back to you guys. Okay. Thank you, my people. God bless you all. Please press on the dollar sign, encourage our work. Now God now will bless you. Patricia, my dear sister, I can see you right there. Thanks for joining us today. Good evening to you. Peggy Monday, once again, thank you. God bless every one of you. And God bless you now. Okay, let me quickly come into the first person on the panel, which is give us a mandate. My brother, please talk to us. Good evening to you.
Good evening to you. Hopefully you can hear me clearly, sir.
Yes, I can hear you.
Thank you very much for doing this again today. Greetings to you. A well done job yesterday. Appreciate the time.
I beg, thank me properly. I'll not be your candidate. Thank me where I beg for a face.
Relax now. Just hold on. Just hold on. Just hold on. Let's when the carry wife comes, you need to show, you need to carry neck go outside. Just relax. Thank you very much for a good job. Well done yesterday. Mrs. Elvis, in case you are hearing me, I beg, help me prepare stash and black soup with a good bushmeat for Mr. Elvis with some good wine by the side. They go help me rub him back. Thank you very much,
now you are talking. Hey, one of they expect Basbos they come for now as well. Tomorrow.
Which Basbos they won't bring?
It did tomorrow. Our broadcast tomorrow. As when people they come.
Oga, there's nothing that you guys will do or that they will do that will surprise me. Who is coming? Aswe. Who is Aswe? Allegedly is the money back for Baseki. Allegedly he has been in government for the past 16 years, right? What is happening in Edo State today about the Oba? When you show Baseki in proxy, Aswe face self dead here now. You don't know. In proxy, Aswe face is part of what you show today. I was going to you quickly just make a quick start of the talk. I was going to come there. See, whatever you show now, whatever you do now that relates to Obaseki in proxy, Aswe is part of it. Whatever someone does today, Aswe is part of it. Aswe was a governor for the past 16 years now. Allegedly is the money back for Obaseki. And people are saying that tell me the bad thing Aswe did. One of the bad things Aswe did is that it is the money back for Obaseki and Oshomole. 30 billion or 20 billion water some project went to which bank? Sterling Bank. Who is the chairman of Sterling Bank? Aswe Godalo. Allow Daro Economic Summit. Who is the chairman? Aswe. Is there any economic viable project in Edo State? No. Who is responsible? Aswe. Is that bad? That is bad and evil. Satanic. So now crown it all. Aswe told you that he will continue from where Obaseki stopped. Obaseki, we just show his face now. That allegedly is part of the people taking our Oba to court. You ask a very profound question, Mr. Elvis. Who is the executive governor of Edo State? The last time I checked, see today, Obaseki is the governor. Is Aswe part of that government? Yes. Will Obaseki have told the court, hey, you cannot drag my father anyhow? This case is discharged and acquitted. What did he do? He folded hand. He's also helping them. Is Aswe part of it? Yes. A case in sight. Or your state, my own state. A king was to be enthroned. The family took the case to court. And I told you guys here, what has to do with tradition or our fathers, you don't take it to court. The governor of Oyo State, Sheik Gumi, intervened in that matter. Obaseki, what is he doing today? Obaseki is supervising with the evil guys, how they want to use the face of our Oba to rub ground. But Obaseki, you have failed. You fail woefully. You cannot mess the throne. You cannot mess up with the throne. I'm from your state. I know what the throne stands for. Even though some of these people they rubbish the throne. But when it comes to Benin Kingdom, you cannot drag you dare not drag that Oba anyhow. You cannot do it. You cannot do it. Not Oba in Oyo State, not Oba in Lagos, not Oba elsewhere, not even Sultan in the north. These men, they have the staff of office like you have. Before you became governor, Obaseki, the palace has been. In fact, your forefathers, they made the palace on earth. Why will you do this evil? They are dragging your father to court, and you are saying you are a son of that state. What kind of son are you? So, Mr. Elvis, whenever you show Aswe's face, Obaseki's face, Aswe's face is part of it because they are all together. Same paradise, come paradise. And that's what you are telling Edo State. Edo people, open your eyes well. The only man for the job is Olumide Apata. That is the man for the job. That is the man for the job. So today now, Obaseki only now realized that there was rain in Edo State for 4 hours non-stop, and he wants to start dredging. Oga, you have failed woefully. You failed woefully. You failed. You failed woefully. People are saying that even if it's 1%, give to what kind of 1%? What 1%? The money of Edo State is it their father's property? The federal allocation, the internally generated revenue, is it their father's property? Does it belong to them? Public fund must be used for public good and public people. These are people that have enterprise. They have money, they are billionaires without any enterprise. You are telling me this one is the chairman of Dangote, that one is the these are dress-up guys. These are dress-up guys because they know them. Maybe they went to one Harvard, they took one class in Harvard, or maybe they took one class in Duke or what university. They dress them up and they put them on there. Say they are chairman. What kind of chairman? Dangote as it stands today. My money is in Dangote. Mr. Elvis, your money is in Dangote. Mr. Alex, your money is in Dangote. Rosie, I know you are not here today. Your money is in Dangote. Mr. Jonathan, your money is in Dangote. Mr. Chimeze, your money is in Dangote. Madam Irene Finance, your money is in Dangote. Mommy Diaspora, your money is for Dangote. So don't come and bugaboo and say he's the chairman of that. What chairman? Thief, not a thief, collect them. You are telling me what kind of chairman? Let him come and be chairman of other corporation. Hey, whenever you show Obaseki's face, Aswe's face is there in proxy. Aswe has been a governor for the past 16 years. He ruled under Oshomole. What did they do? They destroyed Edo State. It's an eyesore that Oshomole will come to Edo State and people will still gather to welcome Oshomole in Edo State. He's an eyesore. Edo people, what is your problem? As I talk to you about Edo, I talk to Oyo State also. What is your APC and PDP? Are they not dealt with you guys enough? Should PDP and APC come for rally and you show up there? Should PDP and APC come for rally and you show up? It's a question. Should Oshomole come to Edo State and say want to campaign for one person that they said he has a challenge when during childbirth because of election now he has a challenge? Should Oshomole come to Edo State and you listen to him? Should Obaseki campaign for anybody and you listen to them? Should Aswe even come and speak and you hear them? Should Don Pedro Obaseki come and speak and you hear him? Somebody is coming here. Who care about who is coming here? Who care about him? His brother has been in governor for 8 years. What has he done? These evil people, you are dragging over to court. You are the governor as it stands today. The box stop at your desk, and you are there, Mr. Elvis. You did it for Baseki. I sent you an email. We'll not discuss that here. But please, my brother, let's rethink, because those things must be liberated, sir. And whoever is driving Mr. Elvis because of a power in PDP, hey, sit down for us. Mr. Elvis has told us his own ground. You cannot drag Mr. Elvis because of a power in PDP. How many of you can even do it that your father is in PDP and you are against your father? This man comes here every day and speaks to Nigerians, and he tells you, he has just mentioned it now. The worst of it all, he said, if it's my wife, Bible says husband and wife, they are one. This man said, if my wife does anything evil, bring it here, I will play it. What more do you want? Can you do what this man is doing? Can you go and stay in Nigeria for 4 months? Can you be in Nigeria for 4 months driving in a bad road? I don't even know how you did it, my brother, but God bless you, because the security in that place is not even guaranteed. But you were there for 4 months. What you eat, what you drink, I don't know. But only God can bless you. So if you are driving Mr. Elvis because of, say, a party for PDP, hey, Oga or Madam, enter house. Because there is no way you can drive. This man has told us, I gave my lane a party for your own lane. And my brother, sir, I would just say, just call it quit, I beg. Just see, Ebenezer Obey sang a song. Kò sí ọgbọ́n tó lè dá, kò sí wà tó lè wù, kò sọ́nà tó lè mọ̀, tó lè tẹ́ ẹ lọ́rùn. There's nothing you can do to please human being. Just do your day, let them be their day. But we all, the work of our hand will judge us in the last day.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, my brother. God bless you. I appreciate you, sir.
All right, give us a Monday now. God will bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Because of your submission, there's something I never wanted to say, but I need to say it today. I didn't consult anybody before saying this, because I know if I consult anybody, almost anybody that will stop me from saying this, but I need to say this on live. I want to let you guys know that the career, the path that I've chosen for myself, have affected me in a different way that I don't talk about. But I want to let you guys know now that my own father, my lovely father, let's move on. Let me call on the next person. I'll just move on. Thank you, Midwest people. God bless you, sir. Good evening.
Mr. Elvis, Mr. Elvis, can you hear me?
Yeah.
You don't owe us any explanation. My brother, you are going too far. Please, whoever does not understand, let them not understand. You don't owe any apology.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Midwest people, thank you very much, sir, for your time with us today. After Midwest people, I'll come to Oga Louis. Oga Louis, sorry, you're supposed to be the second person, but don't worry. After Midwest people, you speak. Midwest people, it's good to have you, sir. Have you on the show, sir. I'll talk by good evening, sir. Talk to us.
Thank you, my brother. I greet everybody and people who also took their time to listen to us and who are watching us across the globe. I greet every one of you this evening. Wherever you are, some people are there in the morning. I also greet you good morning, good afternoon, good evening. For me, if I tell you, if I look at what is going on in my state, particularly what just happened today to my gig, I'm so sad. I know many Benin people, though indigenous, are very sad. We have to be sincere. And particularly those who mean well for our land and those who know where we are coming from as an Edo people historically and everything. Sometimes what I want to say is this. I think I will advise people, I keep saying, let's put emotions aside. A lot of mistake has been made in the past, but what I feel we should do as Edo is to carefully analyze this matter, because for every nonsense, there is a sense in it. And if we analyze them carefully and evaluate it carefully, we will know what to demand from Nigeria. we are due for self-autonomy. I have to tell you today. If you go to South Africa, there's a country inside South Africa. If you go to France, there's a country. Go to Italy. There are things, they are still bound together, but there are things they are doing. Vatican is a country of its own. Somehow, there are regulations. So there are some part of South Africa that you see, you think it's just with South Africa. No, they are just sovereign. And they have their own autonomous right. It is time we have to cry for it and ask for it. You see this country we are into, called Nigeria. A lot is going on. There's too much power to be. And that power struggle has derailed the progress of the country from day one. And anybody is hoping that maybe the miracle will just happen and everything will become Eldorado. You have to look at holistically. You have to look at everything holistically and understand what exactly is wrong in our country. It's a foundational issue. We need to think of ourselves and figure out what to do. What Obaseki have just done is not different from what happened, I think 1897, something like that, when Benin was invaded. We all know that history, but I don't want to insult anybody, family or whatever, because sometimes even we know the family is from, it's a well-respected family in Benin. Highly respected people, highly knowledgeable people. But at the end of it, look at what is coming from there today. That is it. Family is family, individual is individual. Like as you normally said here, you talk about yourself. Don't bring the past. Even they say your father made money too. They are making mistakes. Even when military were ruling Nigeria, where no politics, your father was already a millionaire. So they should go and say their history very well. The history of that land. He has been known as a businessman. So those who are saying politics, before 1999, Edigay has been well known as far as Edo is concerned. So sometimes, if I look at the whole situation of things, it pains me that we find ourselves in this mess. Look, what is the problem between the king and the Obaseki? It's the Benin artifact. There's no other thing. This Enigi is so heartbroken to see an Oba uncle for any reason. Allah is skillful manipulator. The man is a professor, just to come into him, grab him, and use them as a tools. That's the greatest pain. Obaseki did not do what he's doing because he loved them. He was seeking for every opportunity to undermine the king so he can grab the artifact. Do you know how many people have been to the palace over one pain? They destroyed their house. They've done this. So many cases. Obaseki will go and block all of them. Do you know how many? And so many people are here who are those sons. They are so ignorant of the reality on ground. A lot of people, but they can't come to street. It's a matter of time. All these guys who thought maybe Edo will be a place where they will just come and take like that and it will continue. They are joking. Aswen is not even a candidate. That one is very clear. It's not me that said the judge. If the process that brought somebody or the process is, there is no empathy, you just throw away people, select people to come and elect somebody, then what is the future of the land that they are coming to govern? People should ask them question. The process, only local government, that is the party, the same family, they want to elect somebody. You have to drive some people away, replace them overnight, sign document. And this is the person that want to come and govern all of us. If, for example, if they succeeded in winning the election, they will govern both Labour people, APC people, the PD people, and other parties. Look at the way he was selected. So we need to search our mind. The truth why I'm saying this thing is this. What the future holds for the land is so dark. People are saying we should do like Kenya. How is that going to be possible? Gumi will not tell me as a do person that we should go and protest against Tinubu when exactly what is causing the anger is that people cannot go to farm. And it was Fulani bandit that shows everybody. And they are the only people who can go to forest and talk with the Fulani bandit. And they have not been arrested. No questioning. We are not stupid to follow those kind of crap. And I know people, we have to think it properly. We are just different people. We need to agree that these things cannot work in our country. There's no way we can go to street. It's not possible. I'll be saying it here. Because those who actually created this problem are just power tasty, power hungry people. They have no brain. They have no clue about management, an idea of governing people. But they were just supporting to see the power for many years. No long time ago, even when the militaries in the north were exchanging power, they were already killing the country. Now it is playing out. So we can't just, because of emotion, and tie to one person. I will advise my Edo people to cut everything short. Go and elect someone that you know that understand the needs of Edo people, who live with Edo people, and who has lived with Edo people. No stranger. We have learned our terrible lesson, heartbroken lesson from Obaseki. Even what we gave to Obaseki last 4 years ago, you cannot be so wicked to start a path that will create pain to those same people who stand for you, who put their life online because they want you to be governor, sending money, the first history of that state, to support you. You can't think twice. This case is not a case of a Nigi, a rebellion. What is a Nigi? Now today they suspend the Nigi. It has been happening historically. It's just because at a point it was a good relationship with the Oba, how he praised the Oba, supported them to stop this human trafficking, Italian government. So that's why they even bring this. And all of them, the European Union of that effort. Okay, my time has expired. Hello. I have some little noise there. Are you hearing me? Hello.
Mr. Yes, sir. We can hear you, sir. Go ahead. We can hear you.
So it suddenly, because he's a very, very dangerous person, I haven't seen praises in the presence of the Oba. They work together. He went behind him and planned Amuwa and some trust fund. And the plan of that trust fund is the plan that was there. We bring it, and they will use it to loan money from them. Something where they never see you, don't they sell them. And since that day, that this matter take on rich court. It's shameful for Professor
thank you,
to allow this devil to manipulate him and drag his.
Thank you,
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much, sir, for your wonderful submission, and thanks for also speaking on my behalf. God bless you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, Madam Origin, thanks very much, ma, for calling in. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Hello, Mr. Niger Watch. How are you?
Thank you, ma. I'm very fine. Thank you, ma.
Okay. Let me say this very quickly. Anything, I trust your mom. I respect her, and I, have a lot of respect for her. For very obvious reasons, she comes here every day, and I know she loves you so dearly. Apart from this work you're doing, she loves you. Now, anything she wouldn't want you to say, don't say it. Okay? It does not, you owe nobody. You don't owe anybody explanation for what you're doing. Mama Desperate, I greet you, ma. God bless you for all you do. Thank you, Mr. Niger Watch, for this candlelight. Let me tell you, we have all been disowned. We are all being disowned. In fact, including the ones that speak from two sides of their mouths, the ignorant ones, the ones that I call, thank God for our elder statesman that spoke early, from his platform, Dr. Guru, right?
Yeah, Dr. Guru, yeah.
It's okay.
Aruna.
He gave his presentation, Dr.
Aruna Guru, yeah.
All those, even the zombies that are acting like they don't know what is going on. Some of them, I call them human AI teleprompted prompters. that just speak. They don't know what's going on, and they are talking. If only they know what is going on, they will stop blabbing and face and go and make research on what is going on and then behave. But because what they are sitting on, they have no idea. So like I said, my dear brother and my friend, we all have been disowned from our common patrimony. So we are all here together. Don't worry that you're disowning. The bigger one, which is the common patrimony, why we all look like we're in exile, is because the people that we trusted that are supposed to be parents and supposed to know what they do, what they know to do is to make sure that they don't do the right thing and have left their children in servitude. They love the fact that their wives are servitudes, their children are servitudes. They sold their conscience. I'm not saying talking about your dad though. His own is even over because the main ones, the ones that if you call their names now, they have received, some of them, they are monuments upon. We walk and they talk like they mean well. But these people, so don't worry, don't feel bad. I mean, you owe nobody. I just came here to tell you owe nobody any explanation. Just don't mind all this. I thank God for Dr. Haruna. I say they are zombies. They don't know. They are just blabbing. The human AI's teleprompters. They should go and research. They will come back and respect you. I rest it there. I don't want to say much.
Thank you, ma. Thank you, Madam Origin. God bless you, man. Thank you very much. Okay, let me pick another call. Mr. Alex, thanks for calling in, sir. Please talk to us. Good evening to you. Thank you, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you. Please talk to us. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Najawash. I want to thank everybody on the panel, Mommy Daswell, my dear panelists, Mr. Najawash, thank you for everything you're doing. I sincerely and I am really heartbroken as a Benin son. It has never been our character in our history for us to betray our fathers and our mothers. We are brought up to respect our parents, especially when they took care of us growing up. If the Oba of Benin, the past Oba or the present Oba did not give the enabling environment, Obaseki's father and mother will not get married and give birth to Obaseki and raise him to the level he became before he left for Lagos. Yes, the Nigerian government, they are not totally in charge of Edo State. The Edos are more loyal to the Oba of Benin than the government. You can take that to the bank. Even the federal government is aware of this. For you to train up the child, you bring up the child, you allow him to prosper, you allow her to prosper, and the child turn against you because of selfish interests. It's just a shame. It's just a shame. Politics or no politics, this is very embarrassing. This is very, very embarrassing. It's not a Benin thing. It's very sad. This is not about not building markets. This is not about not building schools now. This is not about the money you are looting because of the returned looted artifacts that the federal government said belong to the Oba of Benin. Because of the €5 million allegedly attached to it, you just lost your mind. The governor that is in charge of allocations, grants, loans, ITRO, what else do you want? Running into billions, hundreds of millions of dollars, €5 million, and the artifact is not your problem. To disgrace your father. It's only a bad child, a wicked child. I begin to question the forces Holy Go of this man. Where exactly is this man from? I call on all historians, archaeologists, I call on all lawyers, all social scientists to go into research and look at where Mr. Obaseki is actually from. We have to check his background again. We have to run an historical forensic analysis on this man. This is not a Benin nature, it's not a Benin character. It's very, very sad. Sheik said it's not the government that is fighting the Oba. Who is blocking people from supporting the Oba today? Who barricaded everywhere? Who is stopping people from standing in unison with the Oba? So when I talk, people say I talk too much. People say I'm talking in bitterness. I hate him. Where are Obaseki supporters today? Where are the PDP people whose government has disgracefully, openly disgraced the Oba to the whole world? Say it not in God's. Publish it not in the streets of Askelon. People are watching from far and near. How are the mighty falling indeed? It's a shame. And history will not forgive Obaseki. Political history will not forgive him. Traditional history, archaeological history will not forgive this man. Life is not forever. This is a bad record. It's a bad precedent. I call on Edo to have a sober reflection. The same guy that really sold us to the Ruga Fulani system, where those who have been raped, kidnapped, and killed under Buhari government. More than 200,000 people were killed according to Amnesty International. In Nigeria, 1.1 million souls were killed, although the federal government denied it. But there were evidence, there were videos, there were proof. Our governor refused to even make a press conference to condemn the killings of the Fulani herdsmen. That was when I began to suspect. I cried out. I cried. I tried my best, Mr. Elvis. You can testify that I tried. It's been 3 years. People hated me. They sent me threat messages. I had to change my line. Mr. Elvis, if you can remember, my former WhatsApp line is not going anymore. Forget about what I told you. People were threatening my life. They were sending me messages. I should stop. What am I stopping? Every day I encounter the failure of government. Every day I see what is going on. I'm saying the truth. I have to throw away that line. So to crown it all now, you have disgraced yourself, not the Oba of Benin. Government will go, government will come, the Oba remain on his throne. I stand in solidarity with the Oba of Benin. I stand with the historical antecedent of the Oba of Benin. I stand as a true son of the kingdom, and I hold my loyalty and respect to the Oba of Benin. Obaseki, you are a disgrace. And your candidate will not win elections.
All right.
You must show us what you've done to
Thank
make
you.
us, vote for you. Naija, thank you. I saw what you were saying. It was very touching. Some things you were trying to say, even the few ones you just threw out, I grabbed it. I really sympathize with you, and I will always stand by you, my brother. I know you are not perfect. I will always stand by you. I know you are a good man, a man that single-handedly brought Edo State government on his knees during the demolition and the land grabbing saga. You won my heart from that time, and since then you've not looked back. So I will stand by you, come rain, come shine. You have a brother in me, a brother from another mother. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, my lovely brother. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you. Okay, let me take this last call. That we can move on. Thank you, sir, for calling in. Good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, sir. Your name and where you're calling us from. Good evening to you.
Good evening, Mr. Naija Watch.
Thank you, sir. Good evening to you, sir.
From Denmark.
Thank you, sir.
You see, Naija Watch, Mr. Your name is English. Elvis is English name. I began to follow you since last year from the election. And the kind of zeal you have, the second time I'm telling you that this is the kind of zeal I have. So yesterday, there is something you said about these people are billionaires. I look at it, I don't want to, because I don't have much time to speak yesterday. And if you are in UK now, you have a property worth of £550,000. You are a billionaire, if you are not aware. So most of us here in this platform are billionaires. And you always tell us about your life. At my age of 23 years, I have already come to Europe, from Europe back to Nigeria as a millionaire at the age of 23 years. I'm not up to 50 as I'm talking to you. So anybody who is coming to public office is coming to serve. It's not a rich man. You are coming to serve the people, and the people are going to pay you. Now, talking about all these lawyers with the name of the barristers, these people haven't done anything in our midst to deserve to call them lawyer or barrister. Because in UK you are today, the people who makes the law works, who makes the people of British and Denmark be free today are the lawyers, are the activists. You cannot mention one lawyer who is a billionaire there. So anyone who is in Nigeria and is a lawyer is telling you that he's a billionaire, is a criminal. Because activists, you study law to fight for the people who cannot speak for themselves. That is what makes you to go into law, to fight. That is professors, but they are not doing it. So they don't have this. All these people don't deserve any respect from me. I'm telling you today. I saw your mind. I see your zeal, and I'm giving you every support to make sure that your state is delivered from all these evil men. These guys are very mean, man. Forget about all the classes they have. They study this. All these guys they are all crook. Somebody have said it already. Go and study then go there. Back in the 80s, back in the 90s, you will find out that this guy is nobody. It's our government they are feeding from. It's our resources they are feeding from. They have nothing. I have refused them right from during Jonathan time to take their oath, to worship them, to become some whatever. I don't need it. I want to be free. And I want my children to be free. Whatever your daddy do, you have already put a very great legacy. You don't know what you are doing with Niger Watch. You are putting a great legacy that your generation unborn can inherit and see, this is what my father does. And your father, after the death, death tears everything apart. After the death, your father will bear his name, you will bear your name. You don't know that?
Thank you, sir.
That is the job you are doing now. If I told you what I go through, you will be shocked. And though it's not everything we say, but the way you speak, it touches me. That is what makes me to give support to someone who was a leader of a group, and we fought. I made him to be popular. I made him to be known in Nigeria. I don't want to say it, but when he came out, I will speak, and the world will hear my voice.
Thank you,
Keep
sir.
it up. Do not give up. Fight. Yes, it's what you are doing is to for generations will live and praise you.
Thank
God
you,
bless you, man. Keep it up.
I really appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you, sir. Okay, callers, I need to move on right now to the people on the panel. Before that, I would like to quickly appreciate Kingsley Ogeria here. Thank you very much once again. Mr. Joseph Oji, thank you very much, sir. I really do appreciate this. People can never run dry. Thanks for always being there, all of you. Thank you. Thank you for the wonderful comment you guys have left on the comment section. I'm gonna go bless you now. Thank you. Whatever we're doing here today, we just want to see Nigeria become a better country in our time. As you and I know that you won't live forever, I won't live forever. Okay? People are losing their lives every day. Unfortunately, yeah. You're not better than them. Maybe you were just being lucky. Yeah. None of us is better than people losing their lives every day. So we need to be grateful, stand for what is right, do what is right at all times. Thank you. God bless you all. I'd like to finally come to Oga Louis. Oga Louis, thank you very much, sir, for your patience. And I guess it's your first time on the panel, sir. Is it your first time here?
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Hello.
Is it your first time here?
Well, this is my first time coming in, but I'm always watching you on YouTube. I follow you on YouTube on my other channel, so I always watch your program. So this is my first time.
All right. I would like to quickly appreciate you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Please talk to us.
It is one thing I like is to see a young man who is upright in spirit in a society that is so littered with corrupt minds. It's rare. I think the problem is most of Edo youth need to understand, or Edo people need to understand what is happening. There is a plan strategy that has been going on for since 1897 when Benin was invaded. When the Benins we lost our sovereignty, and while we were still going through that process, I think it was between the time of 17 years when the Oba was sent to Calabar. So while we were going through that, Lugadas at that time, had a meeting because the northern region and the southern protectorate were two different protectorates at that time, but they saw that the north had no money. So they kept borrowing money from the south to finance the north. So that was where the amalgamation took place, to just bring them together to make one country. And Lugard said the amalgamation was done for economic convenience. So since that time onward, there have been continuous plan, to completely abolish the monarchy of Benin. Most Benin people need to understand that what is happening is actually a strategy. Now, the Chief Agwo Obaseki, that's this current governor's, grandfather, he worked with the British at that time, and did so much havoc in that area. So when the monarchy was restored in 1914, that was before the amalgamation was signed. Because after the Oba was sent to Calabar, there were several wars that was going on in Benin. Some chiefs were still rebelling, and some Benin warriors were still fighting the British. So it was so intense at that time. So after the Oba of Benin died and the son was to be coronated, after the son's coronation, the amalgamation, it was easier for them to sign the amalgamation of the North and the Southern Protectorate, and it now became what is now known as Nigeria. So now, youth need to go take their mind down memory lane or read history to know the fight that the previous Oba fought. Oba Akenzwa fought, and he was Oba Akenzwa's fight that brought Edo College and many of the things. It was Oba Akenzwa's fight that actually created the Midwestern region when we had the referendum 1963 that created the Midwestern region from the Western region. So we need to understand what is happening. Now, one problem which I have with Nigerian politicians is that they don't have memory. They really don't learn from their actions. What is happening today, trust me, is going to happen again to maybe someone else in different state. They don't learn. Now, according to the APC plan, they had the plan that after Oshomole's government, someone else was supposed to be the governor after Oshomole. But Oshomole imposed Obaseki on the people. That was against what they initially planned. And the Nigerians, they love you more when you are more like a dummy. You don't talk. So this guy doesn't talk. He always follow. He always listen. They forget that when someone is himself, the person is always expression, and the person always say things the way it is, and the person stands for. So he has some policies, and he has the value that he maintains and a reputation. Nigerian politicians don't like people like that, and that's the reason why they keep recycling bad eggs into the system. They like those who they think they can control, and it has never really worked. The only state that has worked in a way in Nigeria is Lagos, where you have Tinubu. After the Tinubu's government, he kept putting in sums and political sums. It has never worked in any other place in Nigeria. It has never worked. Look at what is happening in Rivers State today. Wike put his anointed son, and look at the crisis. Oshomole put Obaseki. Look at the crisis. It has never worked. And now the Obaseki is trying to put us in Gudalo. It's never going to work. Because when that guy comes, it's also going to come into a destructive plan, and it goes on like that. So Edo people need to learn to know what is happening. It's not just with Obaseki. It's been ongoing. I remember the first election when Obaseki was coming in. I personally, at that time, I supported Izeyamu then to be the governor of Edo State, and we knew what was going to happen because what was for our campaign there was Obaseki was coming in to continue from where his grandfather left off. His great grandfather left off. Obaseki. That was the campaign then, and he actually came out there to say no. That he had no plan to continue from his great grandfather's atrocities against the Benins and against the throne. But when he came in, that was exactly what they saw. Now, in life, there are some people that there is a limit to that destructive agenda. Some people don't have limits, just like Pharaoh in Egypt. Upon all the signs that God showed to Pharaoh through Moses, the heart of Pharaoh was still hardened. There are people like that. And Obaseki happens to be one of those persons. There are people that their heart are hardened. They don't care to know the havoc that their actions will create. They don't care to know. As far as they are concerned, they must go on with it. There are people like that. And such people, you must be very careful. And one thing I also say is, see, anybody in life, when you are doing anything, wherever you find yourself, when you're working with a person that has nothing to lose, be very careful with such people. Anybody will say, I don't care, I'll do it. I don't care what will happen. Such people, be very careful with them. Work with people that have something to lose. A man that has something to lose is always very careful of his actions, always careful of what he does, because you understand that maybe he has a family, maybe he has a mother, maybe he has family, or he has people he cares for. So that that please, I don't want my actions to affect this or affect that. But when you deal with an individual that has nothing to lose, such people, be very careful. I know that's who Obaseki is, and that's the reason why Oshomole actually liked him. And on that Nigerian Edo State that worked with some few persons, that was General Sani Abacha, when he was working with Mustafa, Sergeant Rogers, and all that. But those people, they have no friends, they have nothing to lose. So you're dealing with a human being that has nothing to lose. Be very, very careful. Because such people, they can go the extreme measure. They don't care to know the outcome. They don't care to know the devastation. They don't care to know anything. So that's what is happening. So Edo people should be very careful. And I've come to see that most Edo people, when you for example, when I don't know, on Facebook, a musician released a song, he has to praise the Oba. When she released the song, the next day I saw on Facebook, people were attacking the woman. for releasing the song to praise the Oba. And the man said that it was a bad timing. What do you mean by bad timing? Anyone can praise the Oba whatever they like. So it's their king. We have traditional rulers in other states in Nigeria. Why is there so much attack towards the Benin? We have to be very careful. Benin people should open their eyes. There's an extreme attack towards the Benin throne. Not also only from Obaseki, from other neighboring tribes. We have to know what is happening. This whole thing is an agenda that started since the year 1897 when British invaded Benin. It's an agenda. The plan is to completely abolish the Benin throne, and that has been going on for a very, very long time. So we need to know what is happening. We need to understand that we have an institution to protect, and we need to also have a mind for good governance. I personally, I advocate for Olumide Akpata, who was the former president of the Nigeria Bar Association. I've looked at all the candidates. The guy from APC, I really don't know why a same man will vote for a man called Peter Opeola. I don't even know who he is. A man that doesn't speak, and they keep telling us that it's not by talking, it's by walking. Okay, if it's not by talking and it's by working, he's a senator. What has he done from his position as being a senate? So we have to look at things from that point, because the Nigerians today, they don't reason, and that's the problem. Nigerians don't reason. Nigerians follow this one talk this. Let's vote for this. This one want share money give us. Over the solidarity movement that was done a few days ago, when some people came out to rally for Obaseki or Assassination in Edo State, I was even told. A news came out that there was an amount of money that was also budgeted to pay these same persons. On Arise Television a few days ago, John Chuma was saying that almost $2 or $3 million was paid by Obaseki for the primary that was conducted, that has been annulled by the state high court. So $3 million of the people's money was spent, for Obaseki. I mean, paying the National Working Committee. To pick his God and his political, I won't say it's God anyway. Let's be honest with that. That guy is a man of his own. Like the Legacy Restoration Trust, the one that was put together to actually take the artifacts that was coming into Benin. Hello?
Luis, can you hear me? Please round up in 30 seconds. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Aswa Godalo is in charge of it. He orchestrated the plan. And also, Aswa Godalo is also in charge of the funds that's coming to the state. He orchestrated the move to not allow the Oba of Benin have those artifacts and put them in the museum that was proposed by the Oba of Benin. He came up with this whole idea to say, okay, no, they should have it to themselves. So I have folks in the government. I know what is happening. I go to Benin a lot, even though I'm currently in London at the moment. I mean, I've been in and out of London anyway. This is where I've done all my studies, and I was born here. So I'm always in Benin. So I know what is happening there. So we need to open our eyes to understand that there is an agenda against that plan. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Luis, thank you very much, sir. God bless you. I really do appreciate your submission. To be honest, I will implore you to please come into the panel all the time, because your submission is very, very important for us. On this platform, we can't do it alone. It's a collective effort. My wonderful panelists are doing an amazing job here every day. I'm learning from them. They're learning from me as well. So please, with the submission today, it means that we are going to hold you so tight. Please join us and give a submission once in a while. If you can do that at least every other day, that will be very, very wonderful. God bless you, sir.
Mr. Elvis.
Yes, Professor
I beg no verse. I want to implore you, that clap, say if you give Mr. Luis once again, don't because they say it's supposed to be there. But like I said here some times ago, it's an agenda by people to destroy the Benin Kingdom. If you help me clap for Mr. Luis again, so maybe that will bring and come back again every time. I beg, help me clap for him again. This man, all a day here.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much once again, Oga, Mr. Luis. We appreciate you. That was an amazing submission.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Deeply appreciate.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I'd like us to move on right now. Maka for JB, thank you very much, ma, for the super chat. Thanks for joining us today. Thanks for all you do always to encourage our work here. I appreciate you, ma. Thank you, Didier Anthony. Thank you very, very much, Mr. Joseph Orji. Once again, Kiss Logeria here. I appreciate you all. Guys, do your part. Press on the like button. Help us to share. I'd like us to move on now because we have the next people here with us. Let me go to Oga Chris. Oga Chris, it's good to have you on the show. Good evening to you, sir. Please talk to us.
Mr. It's like you jumped me, right?
Oh, I think so. I think so. You don't talk, not your verse. I beg. Talk to us now. It's good. Please always draw my attention back to whenever these mistakes happen. Sometimes we're not perfect here. Abdul Malik, please take the floor, sir. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Good evening, Nigeria world. Good evening, everybody in the panel. Good evening, Nigeria. Oba of Benin taken to court for the second time. It is a taboo and is forbidding something. I don't believe this has happened before in Benin Kingdom. You see, for me, the way I've seen it is that it's like there is somebody in the government behind this, because it's not Onege. How it is Onege, they will settle the matter at the palace. Yeah, they will not take over to court. There is somebody in the government behind this shenanigan, everything. Yeah, that is the way I see it. And it's very bad. It's not good something. Oba is Oba. They're supposed to have respect for Oba. How can you take Oba to court for the second time? Even the case today is postponed till 19th of October, right? You see, those people, they are very desperate people.
No, 17th, sir. 17th of October, 17th.
Sorry. Thank you, October 17th. All those government, they are very desperate people. They want to do everything first. They want to get everything first in their power. You understand? I don't know, and such people, we are still campaigning for such people to come back to this to govern the state. I don't know, some of us, sorry to say, we don't know what we are doing. How can you take Oba to court? Imagine, what are you doing? Oba have his own power. It's like he have your own monarch. Anything that we're supposed to settle in the old palace. How can you take Oba to court? It's a taboo. It's forbidding something. It's not something good at all. I'm telling you the truth. You see, and such people, they are still there. We are seeing some of our indigenous Benin citizens, they are still campaigning for such people to come back. I don't really know how some people we are reasoning. Our reasoning sometimes, our faculty of reasoning is very backward. Yes, I'm telling you the truth, because Oba need to be respected, no matter what. No matter what happens, the matter need to be settled at the palace, not to take Oba. You take Oba to court. Well, those people, they need to be very conscious, understand? Because I see no reason why, and we are still campaigning for people to come back to state, for the state to go and rule the state. I don't know. You see, and this guy now is almost like November 9, we turn or we finish. How are you going to leave that state? You cannot leave that state, cannot live there, because it's an history. What is doing that is an history, something can never be clean. You take a whole Oba to court. Why, how? Who give you that power? Who give you that right? You don't have the right. Oba is Oba. Oba have his own monarch. Anything that comes to Oba is supposed to be settled by his palace, not to court. It's very strict something, and it's taboo. Yeah, that is for that. You see this guy now, this Gumi is coming out that they should protest against Tinubu. Yeah, well, it's good something, but I don't know how that protest will hold, because when you see now, that very day now, I believe some of them, they will not come out. They will change their mind. But they are saying it now that they should protest. But that very day now, when the times come, some of them will disappoint. Yeah, they will not have one mind. They will not agree one thing. They will be disappointed, some of them. It's only few will come out that very day. And you see now, everything now in Nigeria is getting worse every day. I see no reason why they are waiting, because they're not supposed to wait. They're supposed to take the street without veto, even though somebody don't tell you. Because the way the country is going now is getting worse. There's nothing change. Everything is costing everywhere, all the state. Edo State and Kogi State and one state, they have highest cost of living now currently in Nigeria. And Edo State have everything. We can plant any crops in our state. All the crops can germinate in Edo State. Rice, yam, cassava, cocoa, sugarcane, everything can germinate there in our state. Both cash crop and arable crop. But Edo State now is one of the states that cost of living. Yes, you might imagine they cannot address insecurity. Let them address insecurity. We know how people will go to start going to farm. How many years in office? 1 year and how many months? You can't address insecurity one day. What are you doing there? What is your plan? You don't have any plan for the citizen. All you do is to appoint new ministers, and you say every time you complain there is no money. How are you going to see money to pay those ministers? I don't know how this thing will change every day. I think about it, but I don't know. Let's keep us trying. If something will happen dramatically, but I don't really believe, because our citizens there, they are not serious. They are not serious. It's the groundwork. They need to do the practical work, not on air. Or air is okay, but that practical work need to be finished. Yeah, they need to finish it up there. That is how the story will turn around. But without that, there is nothing will turn around. Yeah, I'm telling you the truth. I see no reason why Nigeria, things are getting costing times 3 of compared to last year when Buhari was there. But still, there is nobody make attempt to do a peaceful protest. What are they waiting for? And if some of them say they can't afford it for now. What are these things waiting for? Till you buy before you come out? Come out and do something, so that if the government can hear you, they can hear your voice. Yeah, they must hear your voice, because it's your right. We are in democracy. We are not in an autocracy. You have to come out and do the needful for yourself. Yes, so that they can hear you. What is your problem? Without that, without you don't come out, how can they know what is happening to you? What is your problem? You must complain to you. You must complain before they will hear you. But now then they don't serious. They don't serious. They don't really serious. There's only few of them, and those few that are serious, they don't even. It's not everywhere in the country. Some state they can do it, they can protect, but why some state they feel reluctant, they don't care. Like especially if you go to the north side, some of the states I believe they will not even care to protest. Yeah, because they are brainwashed. Some of them, it's what their leader tell them they used to do. But why South, I believe they can protest, but North, I don't believe. Even Middle Belt, they can do it too. But that North, no, I don't believe they can protest, because they are brainwashed. Some of them, they don't have sense. It's what, yeah, thank you very much, Nigeria Watch.
Okay, Abdul Malik, thank you, sir, for your submission. I appreciate you for always being here, for your consistency. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your time with us, every one of you. Please do your part, press on the like button, help us to share, let our voices go far. We are here just to see Nigeria work in our time. We don't have to do what we're doing here today. 90% of the people listening to us live in diaspora. To be honest, we don't have to do this. You know why? Because by God's grace, many of us already have a good life. We live abroad. We can choose not to do this the same way most people in Nigeria choose not to do what we're doing today. But we are doing this because we want to see Nigeria work in our time. Many of us know that regardless of the kind of amount you have in your account, and you don't have access to your country, or rather, if you visit your country, you don't have peace, it looks like you don't have anything. So that's why we're doing what we're doing today. We just want to see Nigeria work in our time, because a lot of people have done this in the past. Our forefathers, they did the same thing. Our fathers, they did the same thing. It didn't work. We're trying our own best to see if Nigeria can be a better country in our time. That's what we're doing. We don't have to do it. We have every reason not to do it. If we want to face the shege that is in Nigeria right now, we'll face it. Many of us can afford it. They say bag of rice is over 100,000 naira. I bet you 99.9% of people listening to me right now can afford a bag of rice as of today. But we just want Nigeria to be better. Same way we are enjoying a life in another man's country today. Always encourage us to do what we're doing. In fact, myself, I don't have to do what I'm doing today. In case you're not aware, I don't have to do this. I just want you to encourage me. Not only financially, you don't have to if you don't have the money. Nobody's better than anybody, but just put on a good comment right there that will encourage us to do what we're doing. It's just like somebody left a comment earlier on saying that, Mr. Lewis, thank you so much for your wonderful submission. It means a lot to Mr. Lewis. That's all we want. Encourage us to do more for you. Sometimes when I use the word encourage us to do more for you, some people just think it's a constant word that we say on this platform. No. You have to take it very, very seriously. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Manabella Naomi, thank you very much, man. Good evening to you. Thank you very much for what you do. Thanks for being there for the past couple of years. And thanks for your super chat as well. I'm very, very grateful, man. I'd like us to move on now to Oga Chris. Oga Chris, it's good to have you on the show once again. Good evening to you, sir. Please, I'd like you to jump me. I jump another person again. Okay, Oga Shimizu, don't worry. After Oga Chris, I'll come to you. Don't worry, I beg. I don't know what is up today. I jump many of
no problem.
Please understand with me.
They use Mr. Chris the dream, right? Because of the glass person they give them for years.
I just want to hear from my brother, I know, Mr. Chris, but don't worry, I'll come to you, Ogashim, after Mr. Chris. Mr. Chris, you have the floor, sir.
Yeah, double sir. Good evening, sir. And it's good to have you here. Oba talk by sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Nanjawat. You know, we cannot thank you enough. Sometimes, like they say, explanation is not necessary because your friends, the people that believe in you, they don't need it. And even if you explain, the people that don't believe in you, they will not still believe whatever you explain. But it is good that once in a while we put up statements on air so that people should know where you stand on all issues. And I think that's exactly what you do. And for that, I salute your tenacity, your courage, your sagacity, and your foresight in dealing with people. And thank you yesterday for bringing the person of Barrister Lumide Akpata and to come and talk to Domo, to come and talk to Edo Lights. But before I continue, let me take time out to greet the people on the comment section. I greet you all especially, and it's good to have you all in the first working day of the week. Thank you all. And Mommy Diaspora, special greetings to you. You know the right time to intervene, and your interventions are usually top-notch. And for that, I salute you. You are truly a mother. God bless you, ma. And for the people on the panel with me, I say good evening and welcome, especially our new brother. Thank you, wonderful submission. And would like to have you here often and recommend this station, this channel to your friends, well-wishers, even your enemies, because it is our enemies that watches us more. They want to see what we are doing at every point in time. So welcome again to this wonderful channel. And the people listening to us from all over the world, I say good evening to you all. We'll just look at the issues today. You know, it's quite surprising, and that people will go to this extent to accuse somebody that's just doing his own part of the story. You are telling him to put a picture of who in side by side with who, Obaseki. Is Obaseki your God? And if you must know, some of these things, like I keep saying, Mr. Naija was usually underreport what he has done. He even underrates himself. You people that are making noise, what Naija Watch has done for Obaseki in the past, none of you can even try it. None of you have done half, not even half. None of you have done 1/10 of what Naija Watch has used this station to do for Obaseki. Even when the Actifad problem started in the summer of 2021, it was only Naija Watch station that tried to give a balanced reportage every time. This reportage was always balanced. You go to other stations and see what they are saying. So, Mr. Nanjao, like I said, people that know your value, they don't need your explanation. And the people that don't know your value, no matter what you explain, they will never believe. But it is good that we say our points in every issues that we have to deal with. And let's disgrace Obaseki a little, since you people want us to go there. Edolites and Nigerians listening to us, there's a road in Benin City. It is called Sokbomba Road. And that in Benin literally translates to unless the Oba. The origin of that road is the grandfather of this Obaseki man that people are defending left, right, and center. Now that road, you had so many chiefs on that road, and these were the chiefs that were defending the kingdom against the British invasion. The general of the Benin army, Chief Asoro, he stood at the beginning of that road and he prevented the British from coming in. General Asoro famously said, "It is only the Oba that will use this road, nobody else." And by extension, he means everybody supporting the Oba. So that is why they call that road Sokbomba, unless the Oba. General Asoro stood on that road and make sure that the British, none of them could use that road. It was this same Obaseki, his grandfather, that betrayed General Asoro. And when General Asoro was finally killed, do you know it is Obaseki's grandfather that took the British and started pointing to the houses of all the chiefs that supported General Asoro, the chiefs that were for the Oba of Benin. It was Obaseki's grandfather that did that. And the British, they leveled all the houses of those chiefs. It was only the house of Obaseki's grandfather that remained the last house standing. And the Oba famously declared that that house is going to turn to a marketplace. Until today, that is how it has been. Now, the reason we have to say this, people are not even, I don't know what people, I don't know how to put this. The Beninese are so magnanimous. With this rich history, the people still forgot all these things, despite the way they treasure the Oba. They all still troop out to support this Obaseki. And look at what Obaseki is doing. Despite all this, just 4 years ago, the people stood and made sure that the PDP and the APC and the Shomole, they didn't trample on this man. And look at what he has turned to. Well, this is who he has always been. So when people, I don't know, when people try to act as if they are supporting, I don't even know. If you go back to history, my brother Alex has told us that with the historians should come. And that is why we are talking. Obaseki has a big role to play in this whole debacle that is going on. He has a very big role. Somebody that can stop the swearing in of 8 judges. Obaseki did that. He stopped the swearing in of 8 judges for 11 whopping months because they wouldn't pander to his shenanigans. And apart from that, the member of House of Assemblies that were elected democratically, Obaseki, when those people went to court because Obaseki refused to swear them in, do you know the judges that were handling those cases? Obaseki changed the judges 4 times. And before they could do all those, it was already 4 years. And those members, they never had the opportunity of representing their constituency. So if this man is not part of this problem, why has he not intervened? You could stop the swearing of eight judges. You could be changing the judges up and down so that the cases of those members that won their seat in the House of Assembly could not go on. Yet you don't want to have anything to do with this issue. You people keep denying, and people keep saying we shouldn't tie Aswen Odalo. Now it is on record, Aswen Odalo with his own very mouth, when he was asked, what is he going to do with the artifacts? The man simply said the ones that belong to the palace will go to the palace. And the one, what are you talking about? The artifacts, together with the people that produce those artifacts, all of them belongs to the Oba. So wake up, people. This is not just about politics. That is what we have been saying. It is not just about politics. We are on ground on Edo State. We know what is going on. The picture is bigger than the way you people are looking at it. And again, if you people must know, Asue Igodalo is not a person's, how do I put that now? Asue Igodalo does not have that empathy to govern a state. Somebody was brandishing him as an economist yesterday. Now, the work of Asue Igodalo, go and look at everywhere he has served. Asue Igodalo is like a cleanup man. Whenever they need to take those drastic decisions in any organization, when the owners, the board of directors, they want to make more money against the generality of the people, that's when they bring in Asue Igodalo. His records, the records are there. They don't talk about his activities at the Nigerian breweries. We knew what happened there. Like I said, there is a book, the book of Obaseki. A time is coming that we are going to open that book. We are just starting. This is just the beginning. No matter any route they want to take, we are ready. We are ready. Asue Igodalo is a cleanup man. He doesn't care about the people. He put profits before people. He's not interested in governance. All they are interested in is in profit, 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 profit. They keep talking about this Alagodalo. Alagodalo, we Alagodalo to where? Alagodalo to hell? Yesterday, I told us that Alagodalo, only one aspect of their investment, the palm oil thing, $616 million. That was what was expended. So tell me, in how many years are they going to recover that? Or you think those investors, they just brought those money like that without thinking that they are going to get their money back in future? Do you even know what it takes for the federal government of Nigeria to even get $2 billion as loan? Go and check all the funds that the federal government collects from the IMF. Go and check all the funds. It's usually 2.something billion, 3 billion. How much fund was responsible for the fight in Kenya today? Go and check. Go and check the loan. So if a state of just 4.5 million people, if they can talk about $660 million just in one aspect of investment, so where are those funds going to come from? So Asue Igodalo, they are bringing him as a cleanup man. This is not the time to say, Asue Igodalo, let's separate him, he's different from Albert. That is not what we are saying. Asue Igodalo is a man of his own. Nobody can be his godfather. It doesn't matter. Even if it doesn't matter, even if nobody can be his godfather, what about the tricks he has inherited? Is Obaseki, is Oshomole the godfather of Obaseki today? The answer is no. They have been fighting, but it is Oshomole's playbook that Obaseki has been using to deal with Edolite. Is it the House of Assembly complex? Is it making sure that House of Assembly will be holding meetings in his office? Is it the refusal to conduct local government election? Or when he finally decides to conduct the election, is it ensuring that it is all the APC that claimed all the position, the PDP that claimed all the position? Is it his fight with everybody that has helped him? I'm not surprised. Every single person that has helped him. Is it Wike? Is it Dan Obi? Is it Philip Schreiber? Just name everybody around him. And somebody was asking, Mr. Alex, you asked that question also, that we should check if he's a true Benin son. We'll go to that history another time. We are going to tell Edolites how the great-grandfather of Oba of Benin helped the great-grandfather of Obaseki. I didn't write the history. They are all there in the history. I didn't write them. We met them there. And these are verifiable. So somebody can use the issue of Oba. What's there in the report? This is what happened in the state. So how come you are attacking somebody that played that video? If there's a problem to you people, they will keep on talking about Obaseki's interference in the cultural and traditional institutions of Edo State, then you people can go to hell. Let's see how many people you can accuse. And that is why we have been saying that the only change, the true change that we see in this whole equation is Barrister Olumide Osaigbovo of the Labour Party. We have to understand that this is just bigger than politics. It is just bigger than power shift to Edo Central. It is much more bigger than that. And I'm very happy that somebody mentioned, I think the new guy that came in, he mentioned the origin of Nigeria, especially the people that keep saying that God had brought us together. How did God bring you together? You became Nigeria because the Northern Protectorate, they didn't have enough fund to run the administration there. The British people running the Southern Protectorate, they wrote to the UK Parliament then that please, we need funds. And the UK Parliament keeps sending funds to the Northern Protectorate to administer that region. It got to a stage, the UK Parliament had to take a decision that no, you have to join these two regions together so that the funds from the South can support the funds in the North. That's the origin of Nigeria. And then you open your mouth to tell me that the God that joined us together will not allow us to separate. When did God become a UK Parliament? When did God become Flora Shaw? We have to wake up. There's a reason I keep asking the contestant, are they going to bring back history? There's a reason, because it is only with history that we will know where we have been, and we know where we are, and we know where we intend to go. But they stylishly remove history from our curriculum. And the panelists wanted to use that to score a political point yesterday. This is much more than politics. And they don't like, especially the people that are still supporting the PDP and Aswan Igodalo. People that are genuinely supporting them because they believe in the PDP and Aswan Igodalo. It is time that you people think again. It is time that you think again. Sit down properly and think. Let's use our senses. Let's compare notes. Let's look at the issues on ground. There are so many reasons. If you give me one reason why you are going to vote for the PDP and Aswan Igodalo, I'll give you 10 reasons why you shouldn't vote for them. 10 for every one reason you are able to give. Straight away, I can name 3. Empathy, 0. Respect for traditional institutions.
Don't forget to mention APC included, or APC including too. APC too.
We are coming to that, because if we don't say that, Madam Origin will skin us alive.
So you people should remember APC get candidate here. Me, I'm APC now.
She always called them the axis of evil.
So
empathy, 0, complete 0. Respect for traditional institutions, complete 0. Respect for the rule of law, complete 0. I think these 3 things alone, if we develop these 3 concepts, I'm sure we will get 100 points from these 3. So I'll round up at this point, and Mr. Njawaj, be the man you are. Thank you for the opportunity to contribute. And once again, welcome our new brother. We expect to see you often. Thank you.
Okay, Chris, thank you, sir. Thank you very much for a wonderful submission. I would like to quickly respond to Midwest people. Sir, yes, even though you are here, they can destroy your candidate, and that is why you are here. You destroy their own candidate. It's election period, so please, it's a bass boss. Talk to your candidate, you destroy their own candidate.
Wahala, sir. No wahala.
Yes, that's how it works. Thank you, sir. All right. I'd like us to move on, and let me call on Ogashimizi. Ogashimizi, it's good to have you on the show. Thanks for your patience. Please talk to us. At this one that you find your new path to come to the panel now, I believe your 3 minutes was not enough for you. Now, you don't join the panel now. The people don't enter wahala for your hand now, Abi.
No, Mr. I say I went for vacation, so I'm in Las Vegas.
Okay, talk to us, sir.
So
go ahead.
That's why I'm not at work now. You know, I'm always at work. Okay.
Sir.
Greetings to everyone. Greetings, Nigeria Watch family. Greeting to Mr. Avis. Thank you for all you do for your people, for Nigerians, all the whole people in the panel, all spoken very well. Both the callers, today now, I always be a caller, but today I'm inside the panel. My heart go to Dr. CN, my brother. Please get well soon and come back to the panel and do what you know how to do best. Thank you all. Yeah, I want to say something. Mr. Gumi, yeah, you're now advocating for Igbos, but it's not enough. He didn't do this when Buhari was doing all kind of things. The shenanigans he was doing. He arrested Nnamdi Kanu. Let me say he kidnapped him from Kenya. Mr. Gumi, he never said anything. And all through Buhari regime, he never came out and condemned what they are doing. He never came out and said anything. Not that I'm supporting whoever is in the government now, because all of them are the same people trying to, put Nigeria in a difficulty, putting Nigeria in a hunger. So the main thing, when bad is bad, you guys know when something is not favor you guys, you come out and be ranting, now you advocating, oh, Igbo is that, Igbo they have now but this in everybody have been saying it, so for me, all these things I see it as a you want to use this into anything you say, you never put Igbos. That means it won't fly. So the reason why, because you want to use it because of the hunger, putting so that you put Igbo at front, then you put the hunger, then everybody will listen to him. When Buhari was doing all what he's doing, he never said anything. When all of us, every government that govern Nigeria, kind of doing bad thing, and you come out and condemn it, people will, if you're coming out now, we will listen to you. Not when your brother was there, you never say anything, you never condemn, but you are there, enjoying your brother. You say, oh, my brother is at the government. Nothing is happening. You love it. Now it's not going in favor of you guys. You're coming out now to lament. Oh, well, that's aside. The people that saying Igbo should not come out and protest, please, you should stop it. I don't like that. Whenever I hear that, I don't like it at all. You should stop saying Igbo is in Nigeria. Everybody, nobody buy bread cheap or buy bag of cement cheap. When you say one tribe won't come, they won't come out. No, everybody need to come out. Being you who? Being you anybody from all the 36 states of the country, everybody have to come out and protest. I don't buy the idea of, oh, Igbo should not come out. Or if they say Igbo, you must come out. Because every other person in that Nigeria, everybody is having that hunger in them, the hardship in them, the bag of rice of 100 and something thousand. Igbo, you're not buying it different. It's the same thing. Don't use the campaigning or the 2023 election to come now and say, no, we can't protest. We must protest. We must be among. We must, protest for the hardship, for the bad governance, for the evil that happening in Nigeria, the insecurity that happening in Nigeria, so that our voice, every big and hairy will come out and voice out and say enough for this. Then Dr. Guru, Haruna Guru, in fact, thank you so much for what you said. What happened here in America, is people, media or people twist it and say, oh, it's a plan something, Donald Trump did this, a plan it, it's a stage something. But why would you say something like that? People that are saying something, such a thing, someone already died, 2 people or more injured. So you're telling me such a thing is a stage? We thank God that Trump didn't die, but that thing is condemnable, is evil, is not good. Anybody that coming up here, because the media here is causing a lot of things here in America. The whole world, media is the problem. If you hate Trump or if you hate somebody, don't hate somebody to the extent that you carry a weapon or anything to go and eliminate that person. It's not good. If you don't like the person, use your in election day, use your voter's card to go and can't print, not comment. It's a 20 years guy. It's just 20 years. You just register to vote. When you turn to 18 years, you start voting. How many years? They haven't voted before. This first time this guy gonna vote. But he planned that thing by himself. He don't plan it with anybody. He do it by himself because he came out and said, "Oh, I hate Republican. I hate Donald Trump." Why would you say something like that? The same thing, all this thing is going on in Nigeria. The same thing, even in this platform, this Mr. Avis platform, it's something, or some people do that. I hate this person, I hate this person. But when you hate some people, a hate person, that person is on the ballot paper. Use your thing to go and thumbprint. Then you won't allow the person to come up, to come up as a president or whatever that person is going for. So don't do something that you feel that you do it, you get away with it. Now it's gone down, it's gone. It's gone, which is bad. Our people, I see something since yesterday because I'm a Trump supporter. I have searched so many things about the guy. Anybody that's saying, "Oh, he's from Democrat," no, this guy planned this thing by himself. So now it's no right for you to go after someone's life because of the things are going wrong or things are not going the way you want it. So what do I say here? That the media, what media have done here, they destroyed so many things. But in Nigeria, they have destroyed so many things. Instead of what the media is black people here, what they teaches people here is the media teaches people how to do. The Republican don't like you. The Republican don't like you. It's only Democrat like you. For here, I'm seeing everything. This thing, they use it as politics, so that black will be fighting themselves. But we blacks need to get this thing. We have to get it right. Now, come for Edo State. I don't know what is going on. The Oba of Benin. I don't want to say deeply there, but all I know is this thing that going on, it will never stop me supporting my candidate, who is Asue. I will continue the way I'm supporting Trump here. That's the way I will continue supporting Asue. And he is the man who's going to do the job. There's no other candidate. He's the man. It can't be because of what Obaseki is doing. You say, oh, Asue never, you need it. No, it doesn't have any record of or corruption or any other thing. But you're using Obaseki to condemn him or condemn Asue. So it doesn't work that way. Asue is, I keep saying it, Asue is Asue. Obaseki is Obaseki. No, for me, you can't use the sense of a father to condemn a son, which, in other words, I know is not his son, but he look very well and see that Asue is the man who's going to do the job, and he's from Asian, and he have looked around, even this tribal. He look around these two person who has that quality to govern Edo State, and he brought this guy. But people are saying, oh, he want to use this guy. He want to use Asue to cover what he did. But for me, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Be in your mind that when Asue get there by special grace of God, he will do what he say he will do. The good place as Obaseki stop, he will start in that good place. He will start that place and continue. The good place, not the bad place, because no government is 100%. No government anywhere is 100%. I can say 80%, 70%, not 100%. So he will start that place. If it's 60%, he will start that place to make it at the end of his tenure, he can make it to 90 or 99%. So that Edo people will know that they have a person who have their people in his mind, which in the person of Asue. So my people, let us know, my Edo people, let us know you sentiment. Let us know that this man coming out, he has everything it takes to carry Edo on. Please, let us bear in the mind that we will come to 2024. He's gonna do the job. God will help him. He will carry the mantle to lead Edo through. Naija Watch, I thank you for all you do, for giving me this opportunity to speak on your platform. Once again, my Igbo people, 29 of July, come out to protest for the bad governance, for the bad government, protest so that your voice will hear out. Thank you, Naija Watch, and God bless you.
God bless you, sir. Thank you very much. God bless you for your submission. The last person we have on the panel to give a submission today. Before that, I would like to appreciate Madam Bella Nami once more. Martin Benjamin. God bless you, sir. Thank you very much for your wonderful support. You said, my brother Elvis, never forget you have a very good people around you, and I'm one of them. Your mom, your family with you right now. That's all you need in life. Anything else is extra. You are blessed. You're blessed too, sir. Thank you very much for all you do. I appreciate you for your consistency and your support always. The last person on the panel is our God Black Panther.
Elvis, I won't be able to speak. I'm in a very noisy place. Just go ahead. I'll take you. I'll take care.
Okay, let me know. Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay, my people, I appreciate every one of you. We have to take our final submission right now. Thank you for your time with us. So we're going to take our final submission. I'm starting with the way it is on the table. I'm going to start with Abdul Malik, come with Oga Chris, Oga Shimizi again that just finished them before Oga Louis. So Oga Abdul Malik, you're the first here because a lot of people have left and came back, so you lost your position. So let me take it the way it is. Give us your final submission, sir. You have 4 minutes. Abdul Malik.
Yeah, good evening once again, Nigeria Watch.
Thank you, sir.
Let me use this chance to wish CM quickly recovery because I've been in this panel with him for a long time. I've never seen where he used insulted word to somebody, even though he quickly take it back. He's a human, understand? He's a human being. I believe he will be recovered quickly. Yeah, you see, let me go to this Edo State governor election coming. Edo State, you guys should not make mistake anymore because we have been seeing those type of silly mistake. Let us don't do it again anymore because take a look now. Nigeria is not going anywhere. There is nothing is going in the country. Every day, what we are seeing is disaster, either inflation, naira depreciation. There is nothing is going on. Nothing. And who is the cause of this? Is those PDP and APC. For 25 years, there is nothing to prove they have done. They have not done anything. Edo State, you guys should vote for Labour Party because I believe they can do it. Yes, I believe. Let's change party if we can see improvement. We have let drop PDP and APC. There is nothing good will come out from those two parties. They have been deceiving us for a long time. Just take a look now. Some Edo State, there is some part of the state there is no life for how many years? According to what caller said yesterday, even one caller say 25 years, one say 43 years, which is one in the panel say 20 years there is no light in his village. How can we do such people? We will them back to the state to govern the state. Let us change them so that if the state can be improved. Yes, because I believe it can improve. Just take a look like those state is one of the high costly of living in the state in Nigeria. Yeah, those state Kogi State are one of the states in north. And we have what it takes to produce anything we want in the state because we have good land. We have land mass and we have good land. Our land is very fertile without using fertilizer. But now we can no longer go to farm, nothing. People there are hungry. There is nothing they can do. Let's change this party if we can improve for the state. Yes, I believe something will be done if we vote for LP. Yeah, let's don't vote for PDP. They cannot produce anything. Look at how can a government carry a monarch to court. It have never happened before in Edo State. It's a taboo. It's a forbidden something. Yeah, it's not Onege. Onege cannot do that. If Onege will do it, they will settle it at the palace. It's behind government. There is something fishing between government. Somebody in the government is doing it. Onege cannot do that. If Onege, they will settle the matter, the case at the palace. They will not carry over to court. It's a taboo. It's a very big something. Forbidden something. Yeah, let's change those people because they cannot produce anything good. What we'll be seeing is disaster and looting and how to extort money from the citizen. You want to bring light according to, even though the light is there, I don't even know. According to Alex, there is only the riches can afford it. Imagine how the other worry about who don't reach, how can they afford it? How if you don't reach, how can you afford such thing? and you say you want to favor citizens, you want to make sure everybody is okay in the state, but only the rich can afford. It's not right. How can the other citizens benefit from you then as a government? Let's just change those people in the state. We don't need any more. We have been deceived for a long time. It is enough is enough. Yeah, we don't need them. Anybody that is wishing Edo State to vote for PDP or APC, I believe that person don't wish Edo State well. Because I can stand you, I can bet you, I can eat my chest. Can you tell me any tangible something PDP and APC did for how many past years? They have not done anything. There is nothing they do. There is nothing. Okay, how can we vote for them anymore? Thank you.
Abdul Malik, let's see the way you take the verse for this APC and PDP don't be sporty. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your submission. All right, let me come to before I go to Oga Chris, let me just go to Oga Louis. Oga Louis, thank you very much once again for joining us today. Please give us your final submission, 4 minutes.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. I think we have to be very watchful, the Nigerian people. We have to be very watchful because this political system, it has never really worked. And we should start asking ourselves why. There's a system in place. The system in place is those among us who are trained, those among us who are enlightened, those among us who have a vision for the transformation of the land will never get a chance to limelight, political limelight. These are a system put in place. So the system that will work, that will benefit, some persons who have seen Nigeria as their own fighter ground to enrich themselves at the expense of the Nigerian people, is to continue to support the clueless and brainless ones amongst us. And how do we change this system? The only way we can change this system is, I said something some time ago in London where we had a ministers' conference in our former church. My pastor was talking. He said, you don't see many people come to church anymore. I said, sir, don't say people don't come to church anymore. This is not about church. It's about our community. I said, it's about our community. I said, the problem is that the way we treat ourselves is how will we have an inspiring leader to lead us? How do we treat ourselves? When you see Nigerians stand, do you see the Nigerians coming to say, okay, this guy among us has the brain to lead us. You lead us because you have what we don't have. People get angry easily with so much animosity inside them towards a person just because that person has some quality they don't have. And this is like 1 step forward, 20 steps backward. And this will never make us, build something tangible that will benefit all. Until we begin to look inward to say enough to these leaders. We want new leadership, and how can we get that new leadership? Is to put an end to this current recycling of old hags, people who have nothing to offer. They keep coming to power because, trust me, next election will come again. It's just going to look like a different song, political song of a new candidate or whoever that will be the front runner that we will all support. Someone else will still come in that will still be part of the old system. So how can we have a new system? In Edo State, I said this 1999. I started advocating. I said one of the problems we have in Edo State today is courtism. Courtism is one of the problems we have in Edo State. When I was in University of Benin, when I did my short diploma, then before I went to University of East London, Docklands, when I completed my program. Now, I said I was a member of the Anti-Court Association, people who were campaigning against courtism. I told them, I said, during the military era, courtism was only done on campus. For you to become a member of secret court, some of those groups, we all know the names some of them are called. You were either meant to be a student, you either be a student, then when you're a student, that's the only way you can join. But when politics came, politicians now needed those courtists rather to help them for electoral malpractice. They gave them lots of millions. And that is the reason why courtism has become the order of the day within our society. And what effect does it have? It's an extremely bad negative effect. Most of the Edo youth don't think straight anymore. because they lack leadership. They lack sound leadership. Majority of them are badly trained youth who have failed parental upbringing, failed societal upbringing, and they grow up, they become a tool for politicians. That is the reason why today you see most of you, they don't even care about the institution anymore. They don't care about elders. They don't care about anything. All they care about is the little money they will have in their pocket, and they can do all sorts of havoc. They don't care. People getting involved in antisocial behaviors. How? Where is it coming from? See, to have a democracy in a country, the people have to be mentally democratic first. That's the only way you can enforce democracy. Democracy is not a system. Development, infrastructural development, has to first of all do with the people's mental development. That's the only way you can have infrastructural development. If the people are not mentally developed, infrastructural development cannot work. So everything you see happening has to first of all happen in the people. So that's the reason why we are where we are, because our mind has not been transformed. When your mind is transformed and you decided to say you stand for what is right, there will be, you see it reflect in your society. But when you keep, supporting wrong, wrong will become the order of the day. Like what is happening today in Edo State, Governor Baseki is a tyrant. A man that undermines the rule of law, a man that undermines fairness and justice. It's a tyrant. So we must put an end to tyranny. Thank you.
Oga Luis, once again, I really do appreciate you. Thanks for your time with us today. Thanks for your final submission. Looking forward to hearing more of this. All right, I'd like to quickly go to Ogashi Mize now. Ogashi Mize, please unmute yourself. Give us your final submission. 4 minutes, sir. Ogashi Mize,
All
are you
right,
there?
Naija Watch, thank you.
4 minutes, thank you.
Yeah, like I said before, let me say it again. My Igbo people, please, wherever you are in Nigeria, Nigeria belongs to everybody. It belongs to all of us. So you need to come out to protest for the bad governance, for the hardship, for the bag of price of 120,000 or 100,000, whatever. Even the video, the guys say they bought Gare for 300 naira. I screamed when I saw the Gare they just brought out from their bags and showing on camera on video. It's horrible. Even I don't know how are they surviving there. Not mind that what the government are doing. Instead of them to go after the people that embezzle Nigerian money, go after them, get the money, put the money, to the masses of Nigeria, so that they will find a way to bring down the hunger in the country. Because more hunger, more danger. More hunger, more danger. Because you can't tell me when somebody that is hungry, it can undo. It can do anything to eat. Even it can even go out there and steal. Say, I'm hungry. Yeah, because nobody will have empty stomach to go out there to work. Please, my people, we have to protest. You guys need to protest. Where I am, I'm okay. But you guys in the ground in Nigeria need to come out, tell yourself the truth. Are we doing the right thing? Are the government doing the right thing? It's our right to protest. It's our right. It's in the Constitution. When the government are doing evil or doing bad things, you have to come out peacefully. I don't tell you to go and some these people that have a platform, why they're now saying, oh, let me use my platform to do this or do that? Because of when the protests start going on, some evil people will come out and start looting, start destroying cars. No. You see how it happens in Kenya? Is it Kenya? Am I right? So You see how it happened over there? So go to government offices, protest over there. Tell your mind. Tell them what you guys are passing through. If they know, but you have to come out. You have to say it on your mind. They know what is going on, but they won't start coming out and say, "Oh, we hear you." No, you have to go there on their doorstep and tell them, enough for this. We are dying on hunger. You guys need to do something before all we perish in hunger. Please, my people, it's better. All Nigerians, don't say this protest is for this tribe. This protest is for another tribe. You need to protest for your food, for your health, for your government to do the right thing, so that the people will have their freedom. Because when you're hungry, when you have empty stomach, you're not free. You don't have the freedom, because stomach, your belly, the food is not in your stomach, it's biting you. That is not freedom. Freedom is when you eat, then you will say, "Oh, I'm okay now." Please, Nigerians, you need to get it right now. I don't tell you to go out there to destroy people's property. Thank you, Niger Watch, and remain blessed.
Ogashimeze, God bless you, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay, let me come to Give Us a Mandate. Give Us a Mandate, please. You have your final submission, 4 minutes. Then I'll come to Midwest people.
Go to Mr. Chris. I'll come after him.
I never call Mr. Chris. Never reach it at all. You know.
Make our people speak now.
Okay, Black Panther, go ahead. 4 minutes. Then I'll come to Midwest people. Please.
You go add 1 minute, John, and maybe 5.
Go ahead.
I want to thank you, Niger Watch. I want to thank everybody that has spoken. Mommy, God will continue to bless you. Like I said, you have laid a good foundation, and the foundation, there is multiplication. And the building that is placed on that foundation can face the tide of time, can face the hard tides that comes its way. Niger Watch, I thank you. You know, when you were talking out, before I go there, I want to thank the commenters. They're doing a great job. I love you all. You people have, touched my heart. And when I was driving when you were speaking, and I never expected you to, go too far. But you brought something out of me as I was driving. Tears rolled out of my eyes. Tears rolled out of my eyes. And the reason why it came out of me was because I'm not trying to make any drama. I'm just telling the gospel truth. I would have flashed it, but I said no. Tears rolled out of my eyes, and I was really, I got hold of myself. The reason why is that people don't know the emotional stress you have gone through. People don't know the stress and the connection that was broken, that you've been thinking and reading about. And they don't know how you made your decision, because it takes a man, it takes a well brought up person that will stand his ground and said, I will stand on the path of truth. A lot of things will come to you, and the abuses. Everybody will neglect you, including your own. But one person stood by you, and that person is your mom. And I will say today, never disobey your mom. Never. Never. It is an abomination to you now. Never. She stood by you. She's a mother that is very difficult to get now. Hold her with everything you got in your heart. I just want to thank her. Your mom is a blessing, a foundational blessing. And I want to thank her. I pray someday I will meet her and I will show her the way Edo people show their something to their motherly blessing. Will I bring it to her? She is not my biological mother, but she is my mother. Because the way she's doing things, the way my mom is standing with me, that is why I don't joke with her. In thick and thin, I don't joke with her. My wife even though they call me mommy's pet. I say, yes, I love it. That is it. My brother, the only word I was saying when I was driving, you went tears was I say, God bless you. God bless you. Because I know when you are doing the right thing and people are against you, even your own family, but all you need to excel is God will bless you. The blessings of God, you have the right of the firstborn, and that blessing is bestowed upon you today. Don't look at physical things. That which you dream in your heart, you will get it because God has bestowed the right of the firstborn upon you, and the blessing will rest upon you forevermore. And you will be a shining star, a channel where other many people will be blessed. God bless you. And I want to say also now, I'm not going to take much, but I want to say here today, I will respect and I will give honor to Mr. Najawash. Because what decision he has made, I have taken that decision. I took that decision. But there was a time when reconciliation came between the father and his son. It came. I took it. People were looking at me as a bastard. I took it, and the whole earth was shaking. But my mom stood by me. Because if I take decision, I don't look back. That is the person I am. And I want to honor you. Because there was somebody that honored me when I took that decision, and that was my mother. I will bestow that same honor unto you today, just to tell you, God will bless you, and that is all what I will speak today. God will bless you, and bless you beyond your reasoning, and God will bless your household, bless your wife in every way, bless her beyond anything. In Jesus' mighty name, I rest my case, and God bless everybody in Jesus' name.
Thank you, my brother Black Panther. God bless you. I appreciate you always. Thanks for being there. Regardless of the situation we find ourselves here, you are always there amongst others. I appreciate you all. I'm not a perfect person. Let's continue to manage ourselves. Thank you, guys. Help us to take these voices far. All you just need to do is by pressing the like button so that YouTube can recommend the video for other Nigerians to watch what is happening across our communities. All right, I would like to move on to the next person, which is Midwest people. Midwest people, sir, thank you very much, sir, for joining us today. I appreciate you. Please give us a final submission of 4 minutes.
Yeah, thank you, my brother. May God bless you for your steadfastness and your truthfulness and all the sacrifice you have made for the sake of Edo land. God Almighty will continue to reward you and protect you. You know, one thing is that most of this video we are doing today, children to come, they are going to see it there. And they will see most of our contribution as well as people. Because if I look at my country, Nigeria, if I look at what is going on there, or what they call democracy, actually there's no democracy there. We have to be sincere. And all these false promises of someone is coming to come and develop our land for us, I don't believe it. There's no need to be deceiving people. There's no single man that can build a state, a country, but collectively, that's how a country is built. Even abroad where we live, if you come in and God bless you to enter their system, they will assign a number to you. On that day, you start contributing. You're already building.
part of that society. That's why they will check, are you contributing? So if you are paying tax, there is a class they put you. If you don't pay, there's also a class. In our own case, there is no platform like that. And we have a democracy where they make law and give us that we elect governors, and at the same time they give them immunity to be criminals. And the money to develop the people, you give it to these governors. How is that country or a state going to work? It's not going to work. Where we live here in Europe or maybe in America, the governor don't even have access to money because their office was not created to handle money in the first place. They don't. So I don't know when are we going to get it right to say, look, this is not the way to do it. And if we continue like this, it is not going to work. It's so saddening. If I look at the experience we've gathered about Obaseki administration, all I will tell my Edo people, take a deeper breath and elect someone that is within your people, who understand your culture, your way of life, who understand where you people are coming from and where you people intend to go. Not stranger. And among these three candidates that is vying for position today, Aswan Godaro is a stranger. He doesn't know his people. He doesn't value his people. He's even dangerous than Obaseki. No way anybody should go and vote for him. A man who go to his father's land, his father's village, his place of origin. He went there with the interpreter. Isan Oji. I don't need to go to Isan land to hear that word. He couldn't say it. Someone that has lived in Edo State for good 16 years in politics to tell you that this man doesn't value anything that have to do apart from what we come into their purse. They don't value anything that have to do with Edo State at all. When he was the head of a bank in Lagos, how many branches did he attract to Edo Central? How many people from there he employed? Nothing. He has been swimming in money. He's so rich. Point to what he has done for his people. This platform that we use today to talk is in existence because of love. If you don't have that love as Evis for your Edo people, if you want to take the part with the kind of the position God has placed your dad and said, okay, let me dance this line, it would have been different game entirely. But you choose truth. You choose path. Not that your dad is not on the path of truth, but he also doing what he believes. And you see those things and say, no, this path I can't take. I'm standing on my own. I want to take it this way. And that is why you are doing what you are doing today. It's because of love for your own people, for a new generation. Here comes a man that is so worthy. No single thing to point to that with this I've assisted my people. You want to come and govern people you don't know who they are, their yearnings, their pain, and even the selection just for a party to come together to select a candidate. No single empathy. You have to drive people away close to
All right, Midwest people, we lost you there.
You lost my voice?
Yeah, we lost your voice, sir. Round up in 30 seconds. Thank you.
Okay, so I will tell my Edo people, vote for Monday Okbeworo. He is the son of the soil. He is a man that has his people in his mind. That's why the little that God has used to bless him, you will see where he has assisted his people. This is the kind of person we need. Someone who can listen and work as a team. There's no single person that can build our land, because you must have a team that can enable you and connect you to the entire people. In every society, you have those that are good, you have those that are bad, you have those that are ugly. You must take them along once you become a leader. This is the greatest problem of Baseki is having today. He cannot manage anything crisis. He don't even know how to prevent it, not talk of managing it. All the entire Edo people, political gurus that stand for Baseki, they are nobody today. Not be a well-known politician. Look at where they have placed him. APC Edo State chairman Aslem Ojezwa is nobody today because he supported Obaseki. The man wanted to be a governor of Obaseki. Just decided to be a candidate for this governorship election. Obaseki rubbish that man. He's a man who left APC as a party chairman with him. The only people that Obaseki, just look at the politicians as well. Apart from this, Oshomole was lucky that his people stand for, and that is why it is good to be good. His people have to reward him to go there because they know the capacity in him. Those who are trying to say that is, well, let me just round up with choose your candidate not with emotion. 4 years ago was an emotional election, and we fall a prey. And today,
all right, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Meet those people. God bless you, sir. Thanks for your time with us today. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you. Okay, I'd like us to move on right now. Give us a mandate. Are you available? Okay, yeah, go ahead. You
Yes.
have your 4 minutes. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. I mean, I was in the middle of something earlier. Sorry about that. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. I think Black Panther just said something that I think whoever probably put the comment there earlier should go back home and think. Um, and I'm not saying this to banter anybody or probably to degrade anybody. But when you're coming to Nigeria Watch Media, please come with your thinking cap. Mr. Louis, thank you very much. You said something, and like Mr. Elvis, we also thank you because you also say here that we learn here every day. We argue to learn. One thing that is very profound that Mr. Louis said is that be careful of a man or a woman, a boy or a girl that does not have anything to lose. Be careful with them because they are dangerous. Be careful of any man, any woman, any boy, any girl that does not have anything to lose. I was with somebody earlier. She said the grandmother told her, don't plant what you will not harvest. Don't plant what you will not harvest. I bring those two parables into the Edo election. Edolites, be careful of the aspirants that don't have anything to lose in the Edo election. I'm in diaspora by God's grace. Mr. Elvis has said it earlier. As much as God has blessed me, I live my life comfortable. It's not to brag, it's just the grace of God. Mr. Louis lives in London. He goes to Benin. Mr. Chris lives in Dublin. He's passionate about Edo State. But I tell you, people, be careful of the diasporans that don't have anything to lose in this election. Most of us, or most of them, live in diaspora. You ask them, the governorship candidates in their cities, their various cities or various towns, if they communicate with them during the election or not. APC, PDP, YPP, NMPP, NNPP, be careful of them. Some of them will collapse their structure in the long run. Edolites, Monday Okwawolo is the candidate in this election. Has he spoken to you? Mr. Elvis, with all due respect, he invited this man to come and speak here. All of a sudden, they said he has deficiency at birth. I watched a video. I was asking myself, this same man they said have deficiency, the stammerer spoke eloquently without any deficiency. And that kind of a man is the one they are parading for you to be your governor. What kind of level of disrespect for the people? They invite you here. You didn't pay any money. They didn't consult you to even give anything. Just come and speak to your people. The guy have not found his way here. He's entitled to his own opinion. I mean, now look at what APC is doing in Central. Look at what they are doing in Central. Tinubu, I'm a Yoruba boy. I was born and raised in Lagos State. I'm from Oyo State. I was in Lagos when Tinubu was a governor. They said Tinubu built Lagos State. Mr. Elvis, you were in Nigeria for the past 4 months. You saw the floods in Lekki. That flood cut across everywhere. Now Tinubu brought in Buhari. Buhari destroyed Nigeria. Tinubu said he will continue from where Buhari stopped. Continue to destroy Nigeria. Edo State, they are bringing Okwelo for you. Same price, comparison. How will Okwelo be different from them? More so, this guy cannot even communicate to you. He cannot even write plain English. Hey, it must this order can be a governor of a state. I don't fault him. He has been senator for the past how many years? What has he done for his own people? Edo Light, open your eyes. Asue has been in government for the past 16 years. If you show Obaseki's face today, you will show Asue's face. If you show Oshomolo's face, you will show Asue's face. They are not different. Asue is as satanic as Obaseki. Asue is as evil as Oshomole because they are same price comparison. The standing bank where is the chairman is the money bank where they use as a pipeline to do their evil. Edo Lights, I go borrow you my 2 cents because I have everything to lose in this election. Why? The 16 years old boy get charged. 16 years old boy has not seen anything called good governance. That's what I have to lose in this election. If it goes to APC, PDP, RP or NFP, please, Olumide Akpata is your right man for this job. Not Okoelo, not Asue, not Paul Okobua, not Asamene, not Osifo, but only Olumide Akpata is your main man for this job. Thank you very much. We'll see you again tomorrow. Mr. Elvis, God bless you. Mommy Diaspora, I love you. God bless you. Thank you for all that you do. God keep you in Jesus' name.
Amen. And you too, sir. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Okay, let me come to I think apart from Oga Chris, I've called everybody, right? Please remind me if I've called. I guess I've called everybody apart from Oga Chris. Oga Chris, please give us your final submission. 4 minutes.
Yeah, Domosa, Mr. Ndawach, and thank you. It's good to be able to speak to Nigerians again. We appreciate you for all you do. Like I've said before, how on earth can I be able to gather 300, 500, 700 people and be talking to everybody at the same time? It's not possible. Thank you so much, Black Panther. That was quite rich. Yeah, they said, those that have ears, let them hear. And I believe the people that have ears, they have listened to what you say and what you said earlier on. Thank you so much for that passionate presentation. Yeah, like we know, it's all about good governance. That's what Nigeria Watch has been talking about. It's about having a better country for everybody. And this is somebody that lives in a country where he already has a better life, like most people and that listen to us that are on this panel. So we are talking for the emancipation of the people, of our beloved brothers and sisters. So that is why anything we discuss here, people should see it as a genuine fight to free the people from the shackles of poverty, from the shackles of deprivation, from the shackles of lack of infrastructure, from the shackles of deficit in healthcare, zero education, road. Let's not even talk about road because we all know what's going on. The people are completely disoriented. Some of our panelists, they are not here today, like Madam Luke and Madam Rita. They always talk about this. Over 70% of Nigerians that are suffering from PTSD. That's an acronym for post-traumatic stress disorder. But people just think this is a joke. It's not a joke. That is why we are saying the only option you have at this instance is Barrister Osagbovo Olumide Akpata of the Labour Party. Thank God he came yesterday. And people, you could see everything he said yesterday. They were the things we have been talking about on this panel for months now. So it clearly shows that we are not manufacturing anything at all. And from the way he spoke yesterday, you could see that we are not his surrogates. We are just saying these things the way they are. I think it even took Mr. Nanjawas to introduce one of us to him. So this is to tell you that we are not sent to come and be saying what we are saying. We are doing what we are doing because we believe in what we are doing. We believe in the emancipation of the people. And we believe by Sagbovo Olumide Akpata is the right person at this instant to deliver the goods to Edo State. He confirmed the 13 billion IGRO. Last year it was 13 billion. He said it's 16 billion. That shows an improvement. Also, he talked about the wastage of funds. What about the campaign in the 18 local government? We mentioned that 2 days ago, and he also mentioned it and confirmed it. What about the protection of votes? That was his response to Madam Luke's question. And he talked about being a complete gentleman. He's a man that is, he's truthful to a fault, even when he was accused of not having enough information. And he admitted that is the hallmark of leadership. That is simplicity at its best. That is why we say this is somebody that when it comes to empathy, he has it. And when it comes to authoritative talk, he has both. And this is a combination of Osagbovo Ogbemudia, may he so rest in peace, and Professor Ambrose Ali, may he so also rest in peace. You have these two people, the greatest leaders Bende State has ever had. You have these two characters in the persona of one person, and we think we will allow this opportunity to go past us. There is a chapter in the book famously written by this lady that wrote Harry Potter, Snape Victorious. I want to tell Labour Party supporters that Barrister Sagbovo Olumide Akpata is victorious today. The cases that were brought against him by the placeholders in the Labour Party, one of them was thrown out today. The one that was brought by Kenneth Imaswangbon, popularly known as Rice Man, it was thrown off by the court today. And guess what the court said? It said they didn't use...
Mr. Chris.
Yes, sir.
Was it done today?
Yes, it was thrown off.
Oh my God!
Now you've not heard the best. 2 months ago, we said on this panel that the evidences, they were at best conjectural. Those were the words we used, and it angered some people so much. But guess what? 8 weeks later, those were exact words that the judge that delivered the judgment, those were the words he used today. But he paraphrased those words. We said they were at best conjectural. Listen to he said the evidences were mere speculation and hearsay, that they lack foundation, and that the people, they didn't use the party's internal mechanism, that they ran away without evidences. And that was how the case was thrown out. This is exactly what we said, but people thought we were supporting this man blindly. There has been no, you cannot share $1,000 in 192 words in Edo State, and you tell me the people will not feel it. Please, Edo Light, let me round up with this. When tyranny visits, he doesn't distinguish between your brother, your father, your sister, your mothers, or your loved one. Vote wisely. Don't vote tyranny. Vote Barrister Osagbovo Olumide Akpata of the Labour Party. Good evening, Nigerians, and thank you, Mr. Nanjawash. Thank you, everybody. Mr. Lewis, welcome once again.
Okay, Chris, I appreciate you, sir. Thanks very much for your final submission. I believe everybody have given the final submission today. I appreciate you all, my people. Now, God bless you now. We've come to the end of the broadcast today. I want to appreciate those of you that came into the panel today. Oga Louis, thank you very much for your time with us today. Oga Chris, thank you. Black Panther, thank you, my brother. Thank you, Abdul Malik. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you. Give us a Monday, my brother. Oga Shimize. I'm very, very happy that you're not on the phone call anymore. You're not on the panel. This is wonderful. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you, Midwest people. Thank you very much, Eleron, sir, for joining us. Thank you for those of you that called in as well. Oga Ben, thank you, Madam Busy Brains. Sorry, Madam. Someone else called. I think I lost it. There's Madam that called in, which I think. Oh yeah, Madam Origin. Madam Origin, thank you very much, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yes, it's not easy for you to magnet everything at all times. But meanwhile, I'd like to appreciate those of you that supported the channel today, starting with Gerahi, Kingsley. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you, Mr. Joseph Oji, Didi Anthony, Madam Amaka Fojepi, Madam Bella Naomi, Martin Benjamin, and God bless you now. I'm very, very grateful. And my people wrote in the comment section, Mother of all Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much, Mommy, for always being there. Thanks for all you do. Thanks for your love and support and encouragement. Thank you very much, okay, Chris. Once again, patience demo, dear. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you, Rosie Ayosh. Thank you, Peggy Mondi. I appreciate you, Destiny of Variable, Divine Cross. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much, Kes Oz. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all. Nena Ogbona in the building. Emeka Magnus, eBay, I miss you. Good to hear from you. Thank you very much for joining us today. Stella Affini, thank you very much. This was I get there, and many others. And God will bless you, people. We've come to the end of the broadcast. I'd like to remind you guys tomorrow that we have a very important person joining us tomorrow, Don Pedro Obaseki, the brother to the governor of Edo State, Governor Obaseki. Don Pedro Obaseki will join us tomorrow. As you all know, that he's supporting Barrister Aswen Igodaro. So he'll be coming here tomorrow by 7 p.m. to talk to us over the Edo State governorship election. Please endeavor to join us tomorrow so that we all can take this together, so you can pass your questions the same way we passed our questions yesterday to Barrister Olumide Agbata. Thank you very much. After tomorrow, that I'll announce to you again the next person that's coming in. I'm going to continue to do my part. You continue to do your part. It's a collective effort for us here on this platform. We all are fighting for a better Nigeria. We're not fighting anybody. We just want Nigeria to be better in our time. That's why we're doing what we're doing here today, every day. I appreciate every one of you once again. Oga Abu Azi, thank you very much, sir. May God bless you for everything that you're doing for us on this platform. May God bless you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you, my wonderful people. Thank you. Pacha Nofe, my dear sister, I appreciate you as well. Guys, do your part before leaving. Press on the like button, help us to share. Let our voices go far. I've come to the end of the broadcast. I'd like to end it right now. And I'll see you guys again. Fingers crossed, by God's grace, 6 p.m. tomorrow, so we can continue for where we stopped. Take care. Good night and bye for now.
Good night.